Alrighty then, chat room. Welcome to issue 18 of Real Graps. As always, I'm Guardian and I am here with Tech Tux. Jesus. That's how I
Yeah.
feel after this week of wrestling. I'm flustered. I'm still angry. I'm still upset. We don't have nothing good going on, do we?
Not great. It's not great, guys. We have been places. We were in Chicago last week just hanging out. We were at fucking Combo Breaker in the fucking suburbs of Chicago, Schaumburg. Jesus Christ, what a place that place is, am I right?
Schaumburg.
We're back. We picked an unfortunate time to go on vacation because there were fucking 500 wrestling shows over the weekend. I already watched most of them. I caught a few of them.
Yeah, I was able to watch the important stuff. Important derogatory for like half of it, but yeah, the important stuff for sure.
Yeah. So we might as well get right into it. Start everybody's favorite show.
Dude, okay. Alright. Okay, with it. I hate this show. This show sucks. Like every week, I the first list on my SmackDown notes. I'm not watching Collision or Dynamite. I really shouldn't be watching this, but whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah,
The first thing that happens on this show is because once again, the more things stay the same in SmackDown. Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre start brawling to start this show.
Oh yeah, they have to hype up Saturday night's main event. I forgot.
Pull apart brawl nobody asked for. We get it. Okay.
They really don't like each other, dude.
People are not buying more tickets. The more you brawl on the TV show, I promise.
You might.
Yeah, because I don't know anything apparently. People are WWE so hot right now they can literally do whatever and people buy it, so whatever.
He's on fire right now.
Oh, it's about to be on fire. Don't even trip.
Oh, I wish, bro.
So of course, Tiff comes on. I'm like, is she in her gear? Please tell me she's in her gear. Of course, she's not in her gear. Her whole promo is putting over the Money in the Bank, being the most recent benefactor or beneficiary of it. Then Alexa comes out. This is also another former Money in the Bank winner. The common thread here is that A, they're both Money in the Bank winners. B, they're both blonde white women. And C, they both cashed in on Nia Jax.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's funny.
Yeah, that's the common thread here. Then who should interrupt? Then another blonde white woman. Here comes Charlotte. Charlotte's in the opener. I don't know why we didn't just open with the triple threat. I don't know why Tiffany had to come out here and like set the table for this match. Because this whole promo is so unimportant. Because it's Charlotte coming out in her gear to cut the same Charlotte Flair promo she cuts every single time. I love Charlotte. I want nothing but the best for Charlotte. But like Miz, she has one promo and that's it. The promo is always going to be 14-time world champion. I'm a Flair. I'm better than you. You losers like you go to the back of the line. Blah, blah, blah. I've won more titles than you can count. And I'm going to add to my legacy. So that's what she wants. She wants Money in the Bank for her legacy. Hasn't won it. Let's see. Julia comes out next. Julia then stares off with Tiffany as she walks up the ramp to leave. And of course, Zelina comes out, and we still have the same issue as we do every week with Zelina, where she comes out and it's silence. Her music starts and it's silence. Then she comes out to the mildest of pops.
She got that cross magma fit on. Seen that?
Yeah, she does. This shit was alright.
Oh man.
That Finn picture is crazy. He's the greatest.
Bro.
Like if he at this point, I don't care if he's a loser. He's happy. I'm happy. So
yeah,
he's having a good time. I'm having a good time. So we have the triple threat qualifier. I said this on the show before? How I hate triple threats because Zelina is very clearly the person who is not supposed to be in this fucking match.
She's a polar bear.
Like polar bear, nigga. She's the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Because when Julia and Charlotte splinter off, you're like, this is kind of good Graps. Like, yeah, Julia's still getting into her groove. She needs more TV matches, and they know that. When Zelina comes in, the whole fucking thing falls apart. It's like, holy shit.
It's also fucked up, because I don't know if this was intentional or not. Fucking Charlotte and Julia have pretty similar gear, which would have been cool to see them fucking, wrestle each other for most of it and it, like, matches the ring, too. It looks really good, and then fucking Zelina's over here just fucking Todoroki half hot. half cold shit.
Hey.
It's like...
So, we have one of the big spots of the weekend. Julia goes for the Zack Sabre Jr. neck twist, and Charlotte does not fucking move, and it kills the crowd dead. Like, I don't know if you watched the match, the crowd goes fucking silent. It's not mild, it's dead air for like 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, that's a lot. But like for 30 seconds, it's just straight dead air. The crowd completely dies.
He said fucking reading Shakespeare to a dog.
Well, no, the problem is Charlotte didn't sell it, so they kind of just went, ugh.
Yeah.
They went, and silent, and I said, Jesus Christ. Please don't count this as an indictment. Please, God.
No, she's fucked.
I said, please, God, man. Because I seen those mouth breathers on Twitter talking about, what is this lame ass shit? It doesn't even do anything. And I see
that's what happens when you don't sell something.
And man. I see the actual wrestling fans being like, I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much.
Yeah.
Because it's just so corny. Like, I get it, you niggas don't like Julia. Okay, man, I will concede that. You don't have to... I don't even care if you don't like her anymore, right? But, like, can we be fucking honest about what happened? I mean, you niggas can't be honest. That's the problem here. But can we be honest about what happens in the fucking ring, please?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like regardless, for whatever reason you don't like Julia, right? There is a somewhat valid reason to not be a complete fan of her. However, if we're talking in-ring and Graps, nigga, that's go right there. You can't say shit to her. Maybe not go, but like...
She is such a high-quality talent.
Yeah, she doing good work. So...
There's a figure eight. Julia does a top rope double stomp to Charlotte's braced leg, and then she hits the Northern Lights bomb onto Zelina for 3. So after that... You said what?
Zelina got pinned?
Yep.
Oh, buddy.
You think they're pinning Charlotte? Are you crazy, nigga? But I told you, this is what I told you last week. I told you last week what it was. I said you really brought in your United States champion to get pinned.
Oh my god!
I knew what it was exactly. I knew Charlotte wasn't getting pinned. I knew Charlotte wasn't getting pinned, and we're not pinning Julia. Julia literally just got here. This is match 1 for Julia. She's not losing. So the only thing left after you do your mental math is Zelina Vega, who is the United States champion, by the way. Don't know. Hello, did you hear this one? Hello?
Right, if that was me, I'm sorry, Char. You gotta eat that pin for Julia.
Nigga, if it's me, I'm not doing it. I'm sure there's enough women on this fucking roster to where you don't have to... and that's my problem with the triple threats, right?
Yeah.
Because now you've split up the roster 3 fucking... the women's side of the roster, at least. 5 ways with these triple threats or whatever. And now it's a ton of people that don't need to be in a match being in a match just so you don't have to beat certain people. If that was the case, why don't we just do singles matches?
That is true.
Because if you don't want to be, if you want Charlotte to compete for the thing and you want Julia to compete and you don't want them to lose, then Piper Niven and Alba Fire exists. Chelsea exists. B-Fab and Michin exist. We have people on this show to beat. We had more people and you fired them. We have people to beat. Nikki Cross showed up on the show again. Who
are the 3 women for next week? Because I'm pretty sure that shit is also volatile as fuck.
You know who it is.
It's Jade, it's Naomi. Who's the third one?
No, so unless we're getting fucking creative, I'm pretty sure Naomi is about to get dumped on her head and pinned.
I still believe.
The only way out that I can see is interference and Nia gets pinned. I feel like Tiffany is going to come out and cost Nia this match, and somehow, because Jade's not going to lose, right? Like this is the problem with this triple threat, is that Naomi is a new face, Nia is their monster heel, and Jade is their golden ticket, or at least they think so.
We could pin Jade.
So I don't know if you heard what I said about golden ticket, right?
What? I'm not gonna be...
Nigga, if Charlotte didn't get pinned, you think Jade is getting pinned?
We have to heat this shit up, man. We can't just have we can't have Naomi lose everything. If Naomi loses this match, it's over.
Naomi's a good hand, gang.
Never. If listen, somebody has to politic for her. If Naomi's not gonna do it, Jimbo, you have to do something. Please,
Jimbo, please. Manifesting a jade pin? I'm not manifesting shit. I know what this company is about.
I'm manifesting it. That's what I'm doing. You think Jim has that power? If Charlotte has more power than Jim, we might be fucked.
Charlotte definitely has more power than Jim. What are you, crazy?
Bro, all these niggas been on the timeline telling me these fucking Samoans are Teflon.
No. They're Teflon as in their jobs are secure.
God, there's no
Jay Uso does not politic, and that's why they like him. They go up to this thing because if what Ibu said is true, these niggas literally go up to him and say, "Hey, man," and he gives them no pushback. He doesn't care. He's good with whatever.
What is wrong with the niggas in this industry? Where is the ego?
Yeah, I'll get to that one. Don't piss me off. Holy shit.
Naomi. Naomi, if you can hear me, please.
Naomi, please. Okay, we get a DIY promo. This is a promo of them sitting. So, cool little lore point here. If you watched NXT during the 2020s, during the 2.0 era, where Ciampa was literally the principal and running around killing the fucking kids. This is how Ciampa used to cut his promos. Backwards chair, sitting in front of the loading bay. I mean, he wore a different fit. He wore a trench coat and he wore like a muscle shirt, and he would be cut paranoid promos. Same kind of promo here. It's a promo where he details how much he hates the rest of this fucking division, and I mean they're basically trying to pave their way back to the main event. Cool little promo. Then we go straight into Chris Ibn and Tommaso Ciampa match. But first, of course, the best segment on these fucking shows. Zelina walks by after being pinned. She is a fucking loser. So Chelsea's like, damn, you suck shit. Then Zelina tries to get in Chelsea's face. Secret Harvest grip her up, gurks her crazy style, about to whoop her ass. And then Mia Yim comes running in with this fucking stick. Is she allowed to have this?
That might just be her personal fucking blade, brother.
This is crazy. Because she runs in with this stick and starts waylaying them. And then obviously the producers and all say, what the fuck are y'all doing, man? Come on. Gives them a tag match for later tonight. Sabin and Ciampa it's very good. That's all I can really say. And I keep saying this, I have to say this week to week to week, because we are in an era of WWE where on the main roster, 80% of the talent that is on TV are good workers. So there's not really going to be a bad match on TV anymore. They went out there, they did what they needed to do. Big thing in this match is that DIY gets stronger because Candice LeRae has reappeared on TV. She is back with the boys. I don't know why they took her away from the boys and sent her to SmackDown. But hey, the boys the gang is back. The trio is back. The family is back. And they'll probably find their way back to the titles. So Fraxium are backstage with Saxton. I'm pretty sure that it's just a promo of them saying, hey, the Street Profits are 100%. You guys might get killed out there. And it's like, yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks. Whole company, by the way, is... I know we're trying to build up the Street Profits, but I want you to know that this makes Fraxium look just that much shit. just that much shittier, by the way. Because you guys keep saying, oh, well, they only beat the Street Profits because they were hurt from the triple threat TLC match. Why are we saying this? Why does that matter? Oh, well, because they were hurt. Yeah, but that makes them look like... It doesn't make them look horrible, but you're not giving them rope. It's literally saying they won off a fluke. And I don't think that's fair for a team that you're trying to push as the beacon of your flourishing tag division that you don't want to show off. So they say a John Cena thing is next. I assume this was a video package. And then we get McIntyre and Priest are still brawling because... Have you bought your tickets yet? Hello? Are you going to Tampa this weekend? Have you bought your tickets yet? Do you not want to see this cage match? Because they are still brawling. So we go backstage. It's more bloodline nonsense. Jacob says that he does not trust Jeff Cobb. And Solo's like, hey man, come on. You know, he helped us. And he said, hey, I didn't need you. I don't need him. And Solo tries to yet again, yada I mean, and Jacob says, hey man, enough. So they are trying to barrel towards this match that nobody fucking wants. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it, but we are sprinting towards it.
That shit gonna be a Saturday night's main event.
Ew, man.
This shit not gonna be on no real PPV.
So, Secret Harvest and BFAB Michin, it's passable. Because you have 3 good workers and BFAB. So, finish comes about when Chelsea's attacked by Zelina, and BFAB hits a McGillicudder. They called it the Fabulost, or Fabulous, I don't know what they said. They were trying to get it over on commentary, and I just gave up. So, Saxton is with the Street Profits, and they cut the same promo that they cut the last time they talked about Fraxium. They said, hey, y'all beat us because we were hurt, and now that we're not hurt, we're going to beat y'all. And it's like, man, yes, of course. Okay, I get it. Fraxium are not that good. Okay, man. Jesus. What do you want me to say? Okay. God. So, as they're cutting this promo, before they can sign off, Solo no clips into the fucking camera and doesn't say anything. He walks on screen. Tez's voice, his voice trails off because he's like, what the fuck is this nigga doing in my promo time? And then they just transition to them niggas walking to the ring for this tag match. Why did this happen?
Okay, dude.
Actually, okay, dude. Solo walks onto the screen and nothing happens. Time stands still. And then they just walk off, and now the camera's following them. Fuck the tag champs. So, before we get to the tag match, we get a Legato vignette. Santos is trying to hold them accountable and be like, hey, we're a family. We're a very strong family. We're a family of warriors. He tells them that they have an opportunity and that they'll be at Worlds Collide. And Berto's like, hey, go fuck yourself. I want no parts of this. He says, hey, man, listen, you gotta do a tag match. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So Legato's got Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., Psycho Clown, and Pagano in a trios match at Worlds Collide. I don't know if this was announced in that segment or if it was later. I don't remember. I just wrote it down. So we then cut to Jimbo and Phoenix. They are in the tunnel. They are gassing each other up. More Spanglish to upset me. And Jimbo cuts, I mean, he cuts every Uso promo ever where he's just like, hey, man, you know, we're doing the thing that we're doing, and we're going to beat them niggas. And, you know, he does the babyface thing where he tries to speak a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Spanglish. Then they head out to the ring.
How'd it sound?
What do you mean, how did it sound? It sounded like I didn't want to hear it again.
Damn, Jim. Come on, Jim.
I hate this whole family. It's not one of you niggas that I like anymore. It's
it's my nigga, Jimmy.
Like,
so bad.
I hate this whole fucking family. It's honestly impressive. Okay, so the crowd is nuclear for Jimbo. Nobody else in this match matters. Like, obviously Jacob Fatu matters. Jacob and Jimbo are the most important characters in this match. Nobody else matters. Nobody cares about Rey Fenix. And nobody knows what to think about fucking Jeff Cobb. But the crowd is loud for it because Jimbo is like the greatest heat magnet ever. Because they beat his fucking ass. And beat his fucking ass. And beat his fucking ass. And eventually, Phoenix, no, I believe it is Jimbo that gets caught in the Tour of the Islands for 3. And Jacob stares down Jeff Cobb as his music plays because Jeff Cobb has no music. Because he is a fucking loser NPC.
Yeah.
Jimmy is the heat magnet and Jay's the hot tag guy, which is why Jay's comebacks are good, and then his everything else is dog shit. And then if you look at the other one, it's the complete opposite. So we get Saxo and LA Knight. So we have like 5 people on this show that can only cut one promo and change the words out. LA Knight is another one of these guys. LA Knight hits all his catchphrases, says going back to the city that made him, LA, and that he will be the Money in the Bank winner, and that's about it. There's an R-Truth segment about him addressing John Cena. I skipped it because it doesn't fucking matter. I'm so serious it doesn't matter. So,
that's fair.
Because we fucking hate me, Aleister Black, Shinsuke Nakamura, and LA Knight. We get a Naomi, Jade, and Nia vignette. Naomi's part was the only good one. Because Jade is just saying, I hate Naomi. And Nia is just saying, I don't even know why I'm here with you niggas. I just want the briefcase so I can win the title. During this match, Wade calls Shinsuke LA Knight's forever rival, and I almost punched my fucking monitor.
Let's take a look. Hold on.
I almost punched my fucking monitor because I hate this fucking this show, man.
Take a look. They have fought 4 times.
I hate this show. I hate this match. I hate it. Please get LA Knight off my TV. I'm fucking begging you.
That's not happening.
So this whole match is Aleister Black trying to hoop, and these other two are just in the fucking way. Aleister Black is diving off his shit. He does his little Orihara moonsault from the fucking second post, and these niggas move out the way. he goes for the moonsault, and LA Knight moves. What are you doing?
Sorry, brother. That doesn't work for me.
Oh, God. So Aleister hits a black mass. LA Knight throws him out of the ring, and they pin Shinsuke. That's it. That's what we're doing. We then cut to Carmelo Hayes and The Miz. Miz said, hey, you got your shot next week, and that's because of me. Aldis came to me and asked me to choose between myself and you, and I chose you. This would have been a great promo, but like I said, everybody on this show has one promo that they can fucking cut. So The Miz, while doing this promo to Carmelo Hayes, lists off all of his fucking accolades and how important he is, and how he could have just been like, hey, I won Money in the Bank twice, even though the second time was literally the most illegal shit I've ever fucking seen. And I'm a 2-time WWE champion, also illegal as fuck. And, you know, I could have been a third one, and I could have been champion again. But I'm going to come up with a plan, and you're going to win it. Which, of course, means that he is not winning, not in the fucking slightest. He might not even make it into the fucking match.
Yeah, so I saw that, and I was like, okay. I saw who was in the qualifier. It's fucking Fatu's Andrade, and it's fucking Carmelo. I was like, all right. We have like a, you know, I don't, at first I was like, yeah, Melo's going to be there. Melo's going to win this shit. We're all great, dead. Everything's going to be fine. I'm like, Andrade, Triple H doesn't like Hispanic people. That's fine. Andrade's not winning that shit. So Jacob Fatu, no way Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa make it, right? That's a bit excessive, right? So I'm like, you know, deluding myself. All right, Carmelo Hayes makes it in. I'm like, all right, Melo in the Bank agenda still in. I was even coping with fucking memes. I was like, you know what? Melo in the Bank, caution in the bank. Fucking, it's just easy layups for the company. Easy layups, right? You know, Melo in the Bank died on Monday, but caution in the bank. Caution in the Bank is still real. It still exists. It will hurt you because it's going to happen, right? Gardy said Melo might not qualify. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. And if he doesn't qualify, I'm gonna just wait for the nigga to be released. I'll wait for him to get released. The nigga's gonna go to like Japan or some shit, and I'll watch him there. Because at this, I don't know what to say anymore. I do the same fucking song and dance when we talk about SmackDown every goddamn week. He's a good worker. He needs some help on the mic, right?
I don't think his mic work is bad. I just think it needs to be focused.
This is not the most over shit. But at the same time, it's like niggas in this company, at least on this brand, you gotta have a catchphrase, right? Look at fucking Penta versus. I hate to bring this up because I feel like this conversation is fucking stupid. Look at how over Penta is versus how over Ray Phoenix is, right? Fucking Penta came in every night for the next 6 weeks. Penta put that 3 up and put that M up right after, that 0 up. Sorry, the 0 up, and then put that M up right after. Everybody knows what to do when they see fucking Penta, right? Nigga even got double over it because fucking social media fucking hang him high wants to go ahead and put this fucking smooth operator over him. WWE creative sees that, runs with it, right? Fucking LA Knight.
Nigga, they were running with Penta before this fucking internet shit came out.
Of course, but that nigga has a catchphrase. But in this company, in WWE, that's how it works. If you have a catchphrase, you're good, right? LA Knight obviously has a billion catchphrases. Fucking Jay Uso has a fucking catchphrase that Jimmy Uso then adopted, essentially the same catchphrase, and he's over too.
Same person.
Solo ain't got no catchphrase. He's not over. Fucking Jacob Fatu, I don't know who I just said, but Jacob Fatu picked up catchphrase. He's over. Niggas not giving Melo no fucking. They tried to give him Austin. That shit's not going on. It's not going over. Yeah. Miz is not putting niggas over. It's not happening. It's not.
I don't know what the fuck the issue is. How hard is it to just go to the Miz and say, "Yo," because okay, say this fucking plan of theirs, right? Say this plan backfires.
Thank you, Keith.
And now appreciate you, Keith. Say that this whole plan backfires, and now we're left with Carmelo Hayes and The Miz at Saturday night's main event at... Actually, let me not even lie. That shit is going to be on fucking SmackDown, alright? That shit is going to be in the middle of SmackDown. It's going to be smack dab in the middle of hour 2. It's going to have no heat. The crowd's going to sit there in fucking silence. Now what?
Like, Melo would actually have to, like, murder him. Like, I'm talking, like, you know, all the fucking dangerous, evil nigga spots?
Yeah, it's got to be the New Japan show where he hits all his fucking moves on him, and it's zero. It's no fucking... It's no back and forth from Miz. It's just Carmelo Hayes killing him and hitting him with 7 nothing but nothing.
And then afterwards, Melo is gonna have to fucking make that nigga start leaking out his forehead the hard way and leave that nigga a bloody mess in the middle of the ring for niggas to give a shit. That is the only way that anybody in the crowd will fucking care about Carmelo Hayes anything in this Miz program. Like, he's not working. That, like, I feel like Melo works. I'm looking at my screen right now. That nigga Melo would do great on fucking Raw.
Yeah, you seen what's happening over there? Hello?
I know Dragon Lee is under the fucking jail, but I at least would have more faith that, you know, all the fucking major players that are happening over there, I feel like he'd be able to weasel his way into. I think that's the problem. I think, you know, people are like, oh, Melo isn't even that great of a mid-carder right now. Nigga, there's no top billing on SmackDown. Who's the top billing on SmackDown?
Brother, you said Dragon Lee is under the jail.
Yes.
This nigga is the figurehead. You know the shit that they put on the front of the ships? That's what Dragon Lee is.
The fucking masthead.
That little fucking statue they have on the front of the ship, that's what Dragon Lee is. Oh, they have him chained up there, and he's all happy to be there with his fucking WWE tights.
I fucking hope so. Because niggas saying that he's not even a great match. There's no fucking main event scene on SmackDown.
Yeah, there is. It's called LA Knight and Jacob Fatu.
Don't piss me off.
That's what they told me. What do you want?
I don't know who told you that.
Where's my champion? Nigga, they're intertwined with a Raw match. My champion and my challenger are on Raw, challenging Raw champions and hanging out with the Raw champion. My show doesn't have a champion. It doesn't have a challenger. It doesn't have anything.
Damian Priest and fucking Drew McIntyre came over, and them niggas fucking lost all of their goddamn heat. There's nothing. There's no singles anything. If anything, now the fucking women's singles division is heating up and leaving the men behind.
Men are the last thing I want to see on SmackDown.
And you go back like 4 or 5 weeks, we were saying that the fucking women's division on SmackDown is catatonic and is on life support. Now that shit is heating up with like 2 things happening. Them niggas heating up, and what's that on the horizon for the men's division? Fucking nothing.
It's Solo Sikoa. Oh no.
Solo Sikoa has another Islander to fucking walk around with.
A random Islander that he's added to his family. He's adopting them now.
Wait. Cody Rhodes, please save the main event Cena SmackDown. I'm sorry, Memesy. That nigga is fucking tied up in the Cena nonsense too. Which my Carmelo Hayes rant is done.
I can't even say that it's almost over.
I've given up. I don't give a fuck.
I don't fucking care anymore, man. I don't.
We'll see what happens with Carmelo. If not, hopefully I see an elite graphic.
You go see that Ring of Honor graphic, nigga. I wish this nigga didn't get noise gain, bro. I really didn't hear that. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So after this Miz conversation, the Neo Bloodline are walking backstage after their tag match or whatever they just did. Aldis walks up and says, "Hey, Jacob, you're in the final qualifier." And Solo says, "Hey, what? What the fuck? Hello?" And it's like, "Oh, yeah, no, it's cool. I'm going to be in there. You going to be in there. And then I'm going to win." And it's like, yeah, no, it's good. He does not want Jacob in this. So what's going to happen is Jacob isn't going to get pinned, but he's definitely going to get run over by accident by Jeff Cobb and not be involved in the finish. So you better flip that coin a million fucking times and see what the result is.
What, for this fucking...
For the men's qualifier. You better hope and pray that your little fucking coin experiment ends on Carmelo Hayes. You better hope and pray that whatever side you pick ends up on the damn machine.
If anything, I'm not gonna say anything. You know what? You're right. I agree.
I'm telling you, you gotta act like you don't care. You gotta act like you don't care.
I agree.
Y'all gonna get mad at me?
Right.
I acted like I don't care, and we're at where we're at now. When I care, it's over.
I can't do it anymore, man.
I can't do it anymore. Like it's just, it's insane. So in our main event, we have the foregone conclusion: Street Profits versus Fraxium. Remember how we told you that the Street Profits were at full power, so Fraxium was just gonna get beat. Well, that's how the match started. The match starts, and Dawkins is immediately able to grind whatever Fraxium full court press offense they have to a halt. They try to start going, and this nigga just palms their head and says, "Hey, go ahead and chill out with that." And I don't have an issue with the match being that way. I would rather it be Fraxium is able to go a mile a minute, and the Profits are able to slow it down. Like, the Fraxium is still getting their offense in, but the Street Profits are able to weather that offense because they're seasoned veterans. Because this is the narrative that you're telling me. The Street Profits are literally just triple OG, so Fraxium has no chance of beating them. That's the story you should... Instead, they literally just get it's not squashed, but they get put in hell for the first quarter of this match. Then they're able to start ramping up, but none of this fucking matters because DIY runs out of the ring. The machine guns run out after them and they brawl. And then, for no fucking reason, there's a non-canon... Well, I can't call it non-canon, it's canon. The Wyatt Six reappear, and they destroy literally everybody that is at ringside. It's a DQ finish. Happy birthday, Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I mean, we'll roll you guys out for Bray's birthday, but you're getting put back in catering.
No. They're here to stay.
You think so?
Yeah, they're inserting. They're inserting. I don't know who the tag team's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Loomis and Rowan probably. They're probably gonna be the tag team because they're big guys and they need big guys to work with. Because I don't know if you noticed, but everybody in this tag division is like an average of 5'7". So
that is pretty true.
they need bigger guys to work with. Because Dawkins walks into the ring and he looks like fucking Andre the Giant. Which is good for Dawkins, but it's just nuts. So very quickly, we can just speed through Saturday night's main event because nothing happened. It's a filler show. Tez doing the sign of the cross when them niggas appeared was fucking hilarious. Because he was ready to go for the frog splash. The lights went out. Them niggas came in. He said, "Oh hell no! I rebuke it."
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
So no, it's a filler show. You know what this is? This is the Super Sentai clip show where you get rewarded for watching the filler episode, the recap episode because it has canon stuff in it. So in the dark match that I probably would have preferred on this show instead of the United States Championship match or R-Truth and John Cena, American Made beat LWO in a dark match. Is about 7.5 minutes. Then we open the show with Punk and Sammy versus Heyman Goon, and nothing happened. The big thing in this match is that Bronson Reed joins the Heyman group and squashes CM Punk crazy style, and then they pin him for 3. So we have Chelsea and Zelina up next. This was a fucking travesty, and I'm not gonna harp on it because unlike the internet, when I see something that I knew wasn't going to be good because of how they put it on the show to fucking begin with, oh, Sammy was pinned? See? Look at my brain. The punker, he just gets killed. He just gets his knees compressed. We're compressing the knees of an old man whose knees are already compressed. Let's see. So, Zelina does retain, but not after she fails a 619 and then subsequently breaks Chelsea's nose. Let's see. R-Truth and John Cena is a glorified segment. Truth comes out to Cena. You said what?
How does this keep happening to fucking Chelsea where her nose specifically keeps getting fucked up?
It's the new test. She's the new test. Because there's like a stretch in, if you go back, there's like a stretch in like 99, 2000, where every time Test is out there, Regal would have this too in like the in the early 2000s, where every time they would go out, they would either leave with a bloody nose or a broken nose. So it was super fucking weird. She's an elite company. Hey, her and Regal with the compressed nose.
Hey, if she's fine with it, fuck it.
She a hooper. She don't care. So our Truth John Cena match was just a segment. It's not a match. Truth comes out to Cena's music wearing a parody shirt, and nothing happens. John tries to cheat. He gets caught with the belt. He dick kicks Truth, hits the attitude adjustment, and gets the pin. And that's it. Now, this happens later in the night, but I'm going to talk about it here. There's a really, really wooden backstage promo that nobody liked. Like, not even the Fed hopefuls liked whatever happened here. John Cena cuts a wooden promo saying that he's basically going to cost Jey Uso his title. And this was the trigger that everybody... We had two sides of the internet, right? It was the people that were like, okay, Cody's here. And then we had the people that were like, I can't believe you're saying Cody's here. It's just more jibber jabber. And we get to the end of the show and it looks fucking crazy. So we have the cage match. Jesse Ventura is on commentary for this one. This is the most TV cage match I've ever fucking seen. Nothing happened. Drew brings chairs into the ring and then he gets his head fucking caved in. That's it. I mean, obviously Drew is hurt, so he'll be taking time off, so he had to lose. But he probably should have just, you probably should have just kept him off TV because he got chokeslammed off the fucking balcony and through a table and banged his shit silly style. The finish of the match is that Damian Priest... Oh, go ahead.
Because we were talking about it when we were up at Chicago, and it was like a report came out where Drew's like, yeah, I can't fully turn my head all the way to the left, but, I'll work, I guess. And it's just like, why? Why would you want to do this? Like, what does that do for you? Or for anybody? And yeah, I guess,
because he's a professional.
Right? Love a good soldier, am I right? Sorry. I had to throw in a carrying cross, reference. You know what I'm saying? We fuck across, right? I'm shit posting.
Nah, hell no. I don't fucking carrying cross, nigga.
Hey, keep going, bro. That guy's over it, from what they say. From what I've heard.
Nigga be dragging.
Oh my god.
Where was I? Oh, yes. So Drew gets beat to death, and then Priest just walks out of the cage. That's the finish. There was no nuance. There was no, race to the finish. Or there was no, pin in the ring. No, nigga walks out the front door. And I'm pretty sure, I don't even think that was a way for you to win that was in the rules. They say climb over the top or win by pinfall. But he just walks out the cage, and Jesse Ventura is like, this is the worst finish to a cage match I've ever fucking seen in my life. What the fuck is the point of the cage if you're just gonna walk out the fucking door? And I said, hey, hold on. He's cooking. Let him cook. Like, he's...
Michael Cole put a stop to that shit.
Yeah, because they were like, hey, man, we gotta show it. Hey!
I fuck with it, though. Me personally?
No, because more people need to do that. As commentary, you should be able to bury... Within reason, you should be able to bury bad creative. Like, I'm not saying do what Jesse did where you harp on about it for, fucking... While this nigga's trying to get through his little read that he has to do. But Jesse saying this is fucking stupid is what's needed. I don't give a fuck if it makes y'all mad. Y'all need to hear... Y'all need to hear that this is fucking stupid. Just pin him. He caved his fucking head in. This nigga caved your head in at WrestleMania and pinned you. Why don't you just pin him? It's more embarrassing if he is pinned instead of you beat him to death and you just left. Like, I feel like it defeats the purpose of the fucking cage. Like, we can say that, oh, well, no, it's super badass. He beat that guy and compromised him to a near permanent end and then left. Yeah, but he could have just, beat him and pinned him because that's what wrestling is.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck no.
He said, fuck no, baby. So, our main event is Logan Paul versus Jey Uso World Heavyweight Championship match. Do I even need to say it?
She was kind of ass, guys.
This wasn't
the one that I watched.
This wasn't even a complete Jey Uso fault. This is Logan Paul also not being willing to be better, or to even attempt being better.
There's a spot in here where Logan Paul just completely misses that bitch. Like, he misses the entire fucking thing. Like, Jay hits him with something. Logan pops up, and Jay has to, push him down again. And I saw that, and I almost turned TV off. You got on Mykey. You could ask him about it. He'd be like, yeah, Tux almost turned that shit off 3 times. That was the first time. Second time was when I had to watch that nigga do his stupid little buckshot lariat. After the interference, yeah, that was what the interference too. When John came out, I was like, I'll cut this shit off.
It's just a hot mess. It's a mess. So there's interference. Cody returns to save the day, basically. He decides to say that, okay, you've ruined enough. I've had it with your fucking nonsense. It'll be me and Jey Uso versus you and Logan Paul at Money in the Bank. And at this point, this is where I wrote, SmackDown has no belt, SmackDown has no champion, and both the champion and the challenger are making appearances on Raw and stuck in a Raw feud. We have lost. I don't even fucking like SmackDown, but we have lost. Also, yeah, we were talking about that because I did pop into the Discord from the hotel to watch the shit. Cody is immaculate. Like, you niggas sit here and dicky and talk shit about him all you want. Boy, Buddy's a worker. He got out there, he cut the promo, he plugged the fucking match, and he hit his catchphrase and he sent everybody home, all within the perfect time frame. Nigga, that shit hit 10 p.m. He was done. The graphic went up. The music played, we were gone. Fade to black. Nothing got cut off. He's good. Come on, man.
I know about him though.
Come on. No, because these niggas sitting here talking shit, man.
Niggas not ball nose. I don't have to worry about them.
Oh my god, he's the real deal. So, on Sunday, we had a double booking because WWE is like the most petty company ever. Where counter-programming So, okay, we can discuss the idea of counter-programming now, right? WWE airing on days that AEW is going to air does not matter. Do you want to know why this does not matter? The core audiences between the two are vastly different. Yes, there are people like us that watch everything, but the WWE fan and the AEW fan, there's not overlap unless it's on Twitter. The WWE fans are going to watch WWE and NXT. The AEW fans are going to watch AEW. You are not fucking up their viewership by airing on the same days, because in the last 5 years, you guys have done everything to scare away any potential fans that aren't people like me who have no self-control and or there's something wrong with me. The wrestling fans that you didn't want before and want now, they took the hint. They realize that you don't want them, so they are not coming back. You scared them off, they're not coming back. The people that you have now are the people that are going to watch. And that's okay. But this counter-programming shit, it really doesn't do anything. It just looks bad when you guys don't do the number that you expected to do.
Yeah, I think also, like, it just looks silly to do so, I think. Because yes, the core audiences are different. But it's like, if I'm just your casual viewer and I'm, especially like fucking NXT, like, I'm a casual viewer. I haven't watched WWE in however many years, blah, blah. I only know main roster niggas. And you tell me there's 2 wrestling shows on. There's NXT, and then there's AEW Double or Nothing. I click and sit through a little bit of fucking, what was that shit, Battleground? Sit and go through a little bit of Battleground. Like, all right, that's fine. If it's not, I'll tell you right now, if it's not Jordy versus Steph, I don't think that nigga lasting too long, right? I go over to AEW, right? For 90% of that card, it's fucking Hoopers, right? The only thing that might trip a nigga up is that Don Callis shit, but even then, I'm sure that match was like actually like wrestled well. It's just
Hurt Syndicate match too will probably fucking turn you away.
What came before and what came after is like way better.
You know,
so it just looks silly to try to counter program it with, like, if you really want to like hurt these niggas, you got to put some main roster. You got to hedge your bets. Don't be a bitch. Stop. If you actually want to hurt these niggas and put them away, you have to put main roster up against AEW.
They can't. I
understand why they can't do that, because if the numbers look crazy after you try to counter program against them, then you give these niggas a W.
But that's what happened with NXT, period. When they did the Wednesday Night Wars, they were stacking the cards every fucking week, and they were still losing to Dynamite.
But I mean, they'll always have there's no other way for me to call it but a John. They'll always have the John of like, oh, this is our fucking developmental. Of course, it's not going to do numbers.
Yeah, but we know what it is. Like I said, they tried it already. They know that counter programming AEW versus NXT does not work. They know it, but they're still trying it. They're still going to try it.
Now, a nigga like me, I'm not showing up in the metrics anyway, because
right.
However, the only, like, this hurts a nigga like me that does like to watch both, right? I had to do the show. obviously got to go back and watch some shit because we were out at Chicago and I was like super tired that weekend, right? But going back to watch, I'm like, all right, I could either watch NXT Great American Bash or I could watch Double or Nothing in its entirety. I can watch one of these shows in its entirety. The other show I'm gonna have to skip round through. Guess what I fucking picked?
Yeah, we skipped a lot of that Battleground shit, baby. I'm gonna tell you that straight up.
Picked fucking Double or Nothing, man. Why the fuck? Why wouldn't I? Right? And that honestly, that was gonna happen even before I knew that the show was good. Well, I fucking checked my phone. What was that, Sunday? Or was it Saturday? I can't remember what fucking day it was. Whatever day, I checked my phone after that show. Everybody glazed. I saw fucking mad videos. All them, Tony Khan starting to get into his fucking businessman, starting to take shit down like a fucking asshole. But while they were still up, I'm seeing Warners. I'm seeing fucking niggas popping. Hangman popped his domain. Fucking Will Ospreay popped. Niggas having domain clashes. I'm seeing everything. Fucking Kenny fucking one wing angeling niggas through a fucking table. I'm seeing
Exploding
Ricochet
table.
bloodying up fucking Mark Briscoe. I'm seeing fucking everything, and I'm like, wow, that show looks really great. I know which one I'm gonna watch. What do I say at NXT? Fucking, oh my god, the crowd did the fucking thing with Booker T that Steph does. He did the again. Oh, great. Oh,
Hello?
Trick won against Joe Hendry.
Anything else?
Oh, great.
Do you have anything else, please?
There wasn't even any gay ass shit from fucking Soruka and Zari. It was just
We got him on the other show!
The one thing I saw was fucking what? It was when Soruka and Kalani started off and did their little fucking quote unquote gymnastics routine.
Oh yeah, that's another one that we need to talk about.
Niggas posted that and said, "Oh, but it's gonna be okay when the Fed does it, right?" And it's just like, sure, man. This is the stuff that I'm seeing out of the show. You cut this counter programming shit out. Niggas didn't talk about 90% NXT because there was I hate to say it, there was a way better show that just happened. Like, what do we I don't know, man. Again, this is me just being a smart individual and not being a fucking business person because business people are not smart. But to me, I think if you also don't want to just oversaturate the market, right? You keep doing this counter programming shit. Niggas keep having to watch so many different shows. If they do watch a bunch of shows, right? Because I'm sure there's some like tangible overlap if you look at the numbers, right? If niggas do have to start picking shows to like actually attend, if the casual wrestling fan just gets tired, right? Do you think they're gonna pick the fucking 5-card show that they can probably predict most of the matches? Are they gonna go to the show that has fucking what's that fucking band called?
What are you talking about?
Drowning Pool? Is that them niggas is called?
Yeah.
Are you gonna pick the fucking show that has niggas fucking singing along the Drowning Pool while niggas fight all over which one do you think they're gonna pick, man?
No, they're gonna pick Joe Hendry and Trick Williams.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, come on. Just I need everybody. Like, I'm not, let's cut the Forbidden Door shit, alright? That's not happening. That's not happening anymore. However, I need you to just stop and be regular people when it comes to this fucking when we're gonna book our shows. Just be regular. Just be normal. Is that hard to ask? I think it is because it's just the nature of the people in this industry.
Yep.
But I just need these niggas to be normal. Pissing me off.
Nope.
We're not, bro. I don't even think we're halfway through like a full year of watching wrestling full time. I'm just tired.
That's why
I'm tired of this shit.
That's why I stopped.
God. All right.
Let's
get to it.
So, I'm glad that we had that conversation. So let's start it. So we'll start with Battleground because why not? Because there's less to talk about on Battleground than there is AEW programming. This is not tribalism in any sense of the word. This is just a very bog standard NXT show. This is what NXT pay-per-views are going to look like for the next couple of months to like a year or so. Because all the people that have been spearheading these super stacked NXT TVs they're leaving. They're going up.
They're already gone. The only nigga that isn't here that can't be here because he's gonna be at a different one is fucking Javon Evans. So, and boy, did they fucking miss him on Battleground. Let me tell you,
they missed a lot of people in Battleground. So we open up with Women's North American Championship. Kalani Jordan challenging Sol Ruka. Champion is out first. I'm pissed. Oh, okay, quick question. Wasn't Kalani evil?
She is.
Why is she slapping hands with the fans? Hello?
Great question.
She was mean, not evil? Oh, don't piss me off. All right, cool. So, okay, so they open up with the martial artsy acrobatic sequence. I will say it. There's nothing wrong with it, right? There's nothing wrong with what they did.
Yeah.
The issue is they are not experienced enough to do it, and this is the whole thing with their entire match. So that's a sequence that is done often in Stardom, right? Where everybody throws the kicks, you duck the kick. You go for the sweep. Like, this is a standard Azumi Starlight Kid spot where they duck the kicks and then they jump over the sweep and then it's a stare down. It's a common thing that's done all over Japan. If you look at it, there's many different variants of it. In Lucha Libre, there's trading arm drags and headlocks and head scissors, and then you stare off. This spot has been done a million times. It will never leave professional wrestling. It has been in wrestling for 100 fucking years. It's not going anywhere. So if you're mad and you're saying, oh, well if they had done this in AEW, y'all would have fucking hated it. Brother, you're arguing with the wall.
Fucking toddlers, nigga.
Like, I hear you, because these niggas are pussy and they will say something crazy about Will Ospreay and I will set their house on fire, but you're arguing with the wall. So, another issue I have with this is that the Speed Championship has only been canonized because Sol Ruka is holding it. Because they have nothing that they can say positive about Sol Ruka. They have to bring up that she is holding 2 belts currently. This shit has been around for a year, and this is the only time it has been really mentioned on TV in any capacity past, Speed exists.
It's Big Soul's influence, bro. Putting the little niggas on now.
So, the more I talk about this match, the more it's going to sound like I fucking hate it. Because, like I said, so the problem with these two is that they're not experienced, and they're gymnastics athletes. So a lot of the stuff that they do is rooted in gymnastics, which means that it's too sanitized. If you look at like the whole thing about, yes, almost everything Will Ospreay does is pretty, but it's snappy as well. It's not floaty. He goes up, he comes right back down. Kalani and Sol go up, and it takes a bit for them to come down. It looks like they're doing the shit in slow motion. Not an indictment on them, it's just how they're teaching them. So Sol hits the most sanitized Sasuke special I've ever fucking seen. Once again, not bad, but it doesn't look like the move is supposed to. And you're probably gonna say, oh, well, what the fuck does that mean? There's not a weight to it, there's not a speed to it. Like, once again, Ospreay hit it at the end of the night, and you're like, oh yeah, Sasuke special, dope. But when Sol Ruka does it, it's airy in a sense, because it gymnastics. So, bigger things in the match is that Zarya saves Sol Ruka from a split-legged moonsault, gets ejected for it, and I'm gonna say it again, chat. It's gonna sound like I'm hating. I'm not. Soul Snatcher is not a fucking finishing move. She needs something solid. They're gonna get mad. Oh no, it's unique. It's this and that. It looks fake. It looks fake. It looks fucking fake.
Yeah.
Like,
you look cool, I'll give it up.
It's too fucking fake. It's too fake of a move, man. Cause Soul goes up to the top rope. She sets up for this super Soul Snatcher. And Kalani has to fucking dive into this goddamn thing so she can hit it. It's a fake move. She needs something else. And she is talented enough to do anything else. Please, please, please. And it's a move that relies on both people being very good wrestlers. She needs something else. I'm gonna keep saying it. They don't care because the NXT fucking plants, manufactured crowd, by the way. These niggas don't care about anything. You can put fucking anything on this fucking TV, and these niggas will cheer. Like, I really hate that they're a video game crowd in the most literal sense. It's a fake crowd.
Yeah, supposedly those tickets are free.
Well, yeah, they have to be free because it's on like a campus or whatever. When they do the shit at the PC, it has to be free, I'm pretty sure.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh my god.
Because it was the same way with TNA. When TNA was operating out of Universal, they couldn't charge because they were in the park. So it was seen as like an attraction within the park. So when you bought tickets to the park, it was included in your ticket. So they couldn't actually charge for
wacky ass niggas, man.
Yeah. So the reason why TNA crowds were so weird was because it was literally people coming in from the park saying, "Hey, we have a taping for a little wrestling show. You want to come watch a wrestling show? It's like, oh fuck, man, come on.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, Soruka does bust out a spear here.
Looks alright.
Thought that was pretty cool. It was not bad.
A lot of moves, a lot of move stealing.
Yeah, I mean, everything Gordy said about the match, same thing. It wasn't too much here. I don't know what either of these people do going forward. I'm assuming, this is skipping ahead a little bit, but I'm assuming Soul and Zarya are about to start fighting them evil niggas. But who knows?
I think Zarya's gonna get sectioned off and end up killing Soul because she needs this damn North American Championship. So you better start writing your will now, brother.
Now, hold on.
Okay.
Skipping ahead again. You know, the NXT Women's Championship is in the hands of JC fucking Jane. So,
Hey,
you know,
be nice, okay?
sorry. It's just, you know, there was a certain orange-haired woman that told me JC Jane was a fake-ass bitch, so
Yeah, who's that? Hey, who's that? Hello?
she's not on. Who? Oh, sorry.
Hello, who's that? Hello?
Can't name slipped my mind. Can't
I don't
remember
know what the fuck he's talking about.
Also, the reports about WWE asking crowds to not curse are about the PC, not the actual shows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the one guy got that right. Because, you know, it's on the CW, and the CW is like, hey, you guys aren't bleeping the thing in time, and the FCC is giving us charges. What's going on?
FCC is
they're like,
whooping our ass.
I don't know. It's the crowd. We can't do anything about it. And so now they're threatening niggas in the crowd, which is understandable.
Threatening to beat everybody's fucking ass.
Understandable, because we are a business at the end of the day. However, this makes the Netflix deal look a whole lot worse. But, you know.
You sure?
Whatever. And where is she? You guys have to leave that person alone, whose name I can't say.
What are you
because
saying?
they're
You did this!
They're no longer a part of WWE programming. So until they sign somewhere else, they're redacted.
Whatever. Man.
What else do you want to talk about on this Battleground shit? What else is relevant?
Oh, really nothing. I mean, Jordan and Steph had a really good match, but it doesn't matter because Steph is gone now. Vanquished by JC Jane and Fatal Attraction. Or sorry, Fatal Influence. Sorry.
Yeah, we almost got you out of here, bud.
Yeah, you know, Mandy Rose, sorry. Let's see. Obafemi I didn't watch because I'm sure it was a good match. I just didn't watch it because time constraints. And Trick Williams beating Joe Hendry, I had to watch. Hey, do not sign Joe Hendry. I'm talking to you niggas from the future. This Joe Hendry shit, you got to take the contract back.
We'll come back to this.
Don't. Stop. Don't sign him. Stop.
We
Take the contract away. He hasn't signed it yet. Stop. We can seal the pipeline. Stop. Do not sign Joe Hendry. This sounds fucked up for me to say because saying I don't want somebody to have a job. No, I want him to work here. He can stay in TNA where I don't watch it. But if he shows up on fucking... Stop!
I hate to be the nigga to tell you.
I know.
It's really not my place, but like I hate to be the nigga to tell you.
I know what it is. But yeah, no. The match was very average. Average derogatory because, I mean, it was a lot of nothing. It's an NXT crowd, so they're kind of just cheering. They're kind of just sitting on their hands. They're looking around. They're waiting for a Trick to hit the trick shot. That's what it is. This is a very WWE crowd where they're not interested in the actual match. They're waiting for the big move so they can fucking pop. So there's a really weird point. Not weird, I shouldn't say, because I was talking to Talks about this, where Trick Williams' biggest supporter has been Booker T almost the entire time that he's been in NXT. So when Trick does the shittiest spin-a-rooney I've ever seen, and Booker's like, "Hell, oh yeah, man." No, hey, you probably should have, you know.
I did see that, and I was just like, oh, I don't think you were supposed to go around a little bit better on that one. But hey, Booker's happy.
And Booker is doing something over there. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
One of these niggas is putting respect on his name. Sorry.
So yeah, I mean, he hits the shittiest trick shot I've ever seen. Mops up Joe Hendry, and that's Battleground. Aren't you guys so excited? You tuned in?
You know, before we went on air, me and Gardy had a little discussion about how TNA looks kind of bitch made for this, but he put into perspective, this is way better than whatever the fuck AEW gave them, which is true. However, to me, it's just like, as a person that didn't sit through that AEW shit, What I will say, just let TKO buy that shit already.
They have it. They have it. They have it, man.
Let's just sign the deal, right? Normally, I'm against this because hate bigger companies eating smaller companies. However, I don't think TNA is doing any favors for themselves.
TNA has already wrapped itself up in a nice little fucking package. They've put the bow on. They're fucking put themselves under the Christmas tree. It's not like WWE wants them for Christmas. It's more like a hey, here you go.
Nigga AJ Styles said I would like to go into the TNA Hall of Fame when it's time. I got great news for you, buddy. You're just gonna go into the WWE Hall of Fame with some TNA guests there.
The TNA wing of the fucking WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah, the TNA hallway. It's a really nice looking hallway. Trust me, I've seen it. I haven't seen that shit.
Yeah, because it doesn't exist, man.
Well, yeah, just fucking do that and let's get it over with. But my thoughts are, I mean, I didn't watch the match, so I don't know if it's good or bad. I just think it just doesn't look right. This fucking TNA title being won by a WWE nigga and it's on. I mean, the trigger had to have been pulled eventually because they've teased this shit so many times to where it's like niggas are fighting for either TNA or NXT gold, and it's like we can't keep having niggas retain all the time.
Yeah, somebody has to breach the fucking ceiling.
Yeah, Chekhov's gun. You give a nigga a possibility of some shit happening, you gotta. Well, actually, I don't think that's Chekhov's gun at all. I look stupid as fuck. But like, what is that? It's a fucking albatross or something like that. It's one of them literary terms, but like, you give niggas a possibility of something happening. That shit's going to happen at some point, and it happened. So, hate it had to be Trick Williams, but it could be worse.
I'm listening.
I ain't got nothing for you.
Oh,
but that's
shit,
not
really?
So now we're gonna go to AEW Presents, the event that started it all, as them niggas kept telling me.
It is, yeah. The first one they did. Oh, real quick, before we go Double or Nothing, Trick Williams is now in an elite class. Trick Williams, Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode, Drew McIntyre. These are all. Oh, sorry. What's the name now? Nick Nemeth. These are all niggas who have held the NXT and TNA championships. So,
congrats, guys.
Yeah, shout out to Trick Williams. You are now in an elite class with some people you probably shouldn't be. Hey, here we are.
Hollywood Trick, baby.
Yeah, whatever that fucking means.
Let's get to it. Fucking, you don't watch All American?
You said what?
You don't watch All American?
What's that? Hello? What's that?
The event that started it all. AEW.
Nigga, did he play a super senior on that fucking show, or are they in college? They have to be in college, right?
They're not in high school?
No way, right?
Who in the chat watches All American on the CW? Who can?
They are in high school. What character did he fucking play? This show has 7 seasons?
That's Hollywood Trick, baby.
Nigga, this show started in 2018. What?
In 19 episodes.
Whoa.
I know any of these people on this fucking
Fuck
show.
no, you don't.
Nah.
Wow. Okay, who is Eddie Blair in this show? Start talking about Double or Nothing. I'm gonna look this up and I'm gonna cut in.
So we start off Double or Nothing with the Women's Owen Hart Foundation Tournament final. You have on one side your CEO, Mercedes Moné, and on the other side you have Daphne herself in the flesh. We have Jamie Hayter, right?
He's a faculty. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Right? Holy shit.
Was he fucking gym teacher?
Athletic director.
Sure.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Sure.
Yeah, it was a good match. I don't even know what else to say about it because I didn't watch it today. I watched it yesterday, in fact. But I like both these two. I like Mercedes and I like Jamie. Fuck, I'm trying to think and I'm fucking blanking on like what happened because there was, I think with this one, what was it, fucking Jamie's lower back that was just getting targeted?
Yeah, so because of the back surgery, Mercedes and back breaker based offense being like her thing, she was targeting the lower back. It was targeting the lower back and it was trying to also avoid haterade, but struggling because on top of being a brawler, Jamie's also a pretty good technician.
Yeah, I know. I feel like this was. I wish it was a different place in the card because I remember watching it and I was just like, yeah, that shit was really good. But since it was like the very fucking first thing that I watched,
Yeah,
like
4 hours later, you're kind of just like, damn, what happened in the first hour?
Especially with that fucking Anarchy in the Arena shit going like 45 or however long it went. It's just like you watch so
35
much
fucking
wrestling in
minutes, bro.
small little time frame. It's just like what the fuck. But yeah, Mercedes Moné wins. I'm pretty sure she like reverses Hater or some shit.
Yeah, so she gets her into a small package and gets her with the pinfall.
So it will be Mercedes versus Timeless Tony Storm at AEW's All In Texas.
I told you niggas. I don't know what the fuck.
The DDT. That is true. What was the DDT?
I told y'all what it was. We knew what it was. We shouldn't never get hyped for some shit like this. When you see this, we know what it is.
What is it? Tell me.
Oh no, Tony Storm is cooked. The belt collector lost one belt. She's gonna add another. It's okay.
I'm with it. I don't think that's fine.
You're with it because you don't care.
I will be tapped in for the fucking with the crazy downfall that she's about to have.
Yeah, where niggas start whooping her ass left, right, and center.
Yeah.
She gonna lose in Europe. She gonna lose on TBS. She gonna lose on TNT.
No, that shit is gonna be nuts. But I will be seated.
Chat, where did Cena go? Hello?
Don't worry about it. Listen, all right. I believe in Tony Khan and getting better at booking the fucking women. Will I be made a fucking fool? Yes.
This nigga sound like me in 2021.
But I believe it. I believe in Tony Khan.
This nigga sound like me in 2021.
You shouldn't. I have to. What's next? Next up is Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness versus FTR.
This match is weak as fuck.
Yeah.
I liked it, but it was weak as fuck. You seen what happened. You seen how they hit the shatter machine and McGuinness was just fucking cooked.
Well,
I told you, this is a killer technique now. We back. We're finally back. The shatter machine is real. There was too much grandstanding in this fucking match.
Yeah. And niggas, I fucking hate when they do this extended fucking match shit with these damn commentators that shouldn't. And they tried to gas Nigel up. I forgot what fucking belts they said he used to hold.
He's a Ring of Honor guy, so he's like the longest reigning pure champion, I'm pretty sure.
I was like, yeah, I'm happy for you, brother. Very glad for your accomplishment. That don't mean shit no more. All right? You put that headset on more than a couple times in a row, it's over. But, you know, this was their big fucking, I guess, angle for a Collision for a while. So we gotta give it some some time, I guess.
So in Ring of Honor, Nigel was a pure champion. He was a world champion. Let's see, anything else? That's about it. Heartland wrestling heavyweight champion. That's about it.
Hey, man.
Yo, come on, man.
I ain't got nothing else to say. I fuck with Nigel. Get back on the mic.
You don't fuck with Nigel. You fuck with Nigel on the mic.
I do fuck.
You don't fuck with Nigel in the ring.
Man, I fuck with FTR. I wish they had more tag opportunities. I am excited for them to.
Boy, do I have a year for you.
Huh?
I said, boy, do I have a year for you.
Oh, yeah. However long it takes for them to run into the Hurt Syndicate will be.
They're going to be quarantined onto Collision for the for the rest of the year.
Whatever. Whatever, dude. Tony Khan has forgotten how to book tag teams. Don't know how to book women. Singles merchant.
Not even a singles merchant. Hey.
Singles and triple threat merchant.
Triple threat merchant.
Might be a trios merchant too. We'll see.
He was.
All right.
He was back when the company was fucking good.
Next up, we got, stretcher match. Mark Briscoe versus.
No, we have a fucking ambulance match.
Yeah, it is an ambulance match. I don't know why they call it a stretcher match.
Because stretcher match is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put them on a stretcher and run them up the ramp to like the top of the ramp, like past the goal line or whatever. At least that's how WWE used to do it, and I think some other older NWA territories did it. But this was literally, hey, you just gotta throw them in the ambulance. So why is it called a stretcher match? Because we have stretchers. Heard.
You gotta put that nigga on the ambulance. You gotta load him into the ambulance, and you gotta close both doors. That's like, all right, dude.
All right, ambulance match. Heard.
It's a lot of shit. But hey, this match was fucking great. All right, fuck the Ricochet's fit. Mark Briscoe's a fucking dog, and like, we're getting close to the apex of this bald shit. But Mark Briscoe, honestly, I didn't expect the nigga to continue to still up the ante. Like, him fucking pulling out the cleaning supplies and like buffing that nigga's head top. I wasn't expecting that. Shit got a little giggle out of me. I can't lie. What did you think?
I thought it was brilliant. I like the stuff that they did. I like that they used they tried to use the stretcher as best they could without killing themselves or like seriously injuring themselves. Like Ricochet going for what it was a shooter that he did to the fucking where he just ate shit and hit the he hit that shit, just hit the ground. That shit was awesome. I like the scissor stuff. I did like the buffing of the head and subsequent killing him with this fucking pail.
Yep.
The sound it made when they hit the pail was fucking awesome.
Crazy.
Awesome.
Crazy. Yeah, Mark Briscoe get it. I don't know if that was the hard way or if that was a blade, but that nigga was gushing blood. And that really added to the match. I have no idea what the niggas had beef for. If they had like a real reason to have beef, I'm sure that visual would have been even better. But it was still a great visual regardless.
No, the whole storyline of this was literally Ricochet's been a dick, and Mark Briscoe's a really nice guy, so he's going to stand up for everyone else. Because nobody cares. In this company, nobody cares when somebody's being a bully or a fucking jerk. They don't even care when you try to hostily take over the company.
Yeah.
So,
fine with it.
so Mark Briscoe decides that he's going to be the one stand-up fucking guy. And decide to stand up for the little guys.
W. Mark. Fuck with Mark. Yeah, all the scissor stuff was cool. It was a good match. I really enjoyed this match. I fucked with it a lot.
I do like the beginning of this match. Either. The beginning of this match was like all Mark Briscoe. Like that shit was fucking awesome. Like Mark Briscoe starts out House of Fire, and then once he gets busted open, all Ricochet. Ricochet's literally just whooping his fucking ass.
Yeah. I forget who said something, but like I think it was like Taz. But they're like, yeah, you know, I've had one of those gushers, and it's just like you can't really fucking function. You can't see it. Shit is fucking thicken in your eyes. Like you can't see a goddamn thing.
Yeah, every breath you take is your equilibrium is fucked.
Yeah. So commentary did a great job of like, you know, obviously you can just look and be like, oh, that nigga's busted open, but like putting over the like psychological and like actual physical effects of it, like what it does to your body and shit like that. They did a great job with that. So I really fucked this match. I like it a lot. Oh my god, Ricochet W, yippee!
Man, finally, right?
Move on to
after 3,000 years, he can finally move into a title division and get killed by Kenny Omega again.
Fucking hope so. But next up, got the tag title match. We got the Hurt Syndicate versus the Sons of Texas, Dustin and Sammy Guevara. I don't think this shit needed to be here.
All right.
However,
I'm gonna take over for this one. We're done with this. Okay? this Hurt Syndicate, this MJF, we're done. We're done with it.
Yeah.
It's not interesting. It takes up too much time on every fucking show it's on. Enough. We're done. Pack that shit up and send it somewhere else. Because we are fucking done.
That's not happening. You want to know why? Because niggas like MJF, so.
Quarter ratings or whatever the fuck it is, I'm sure. I'm sure somebody will pull up some bullshit-ass quarter rating where they were tuning in because a match was going to happen and then the MJF segment happened.
Yep.
Whatever. This is the most nothing happening match. I like that of all the teams that the Hurt Syndicate has faced, they gave the fucking Ring of Honor Tag Champs the actual match. Like everybody else had either a shitty match or a fucking squash match, and Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes get the actual fucking match out of the tag team. And it wasn't poorly worked. Everything looked good. I mean, you've got literally 3 great wrestlers in fucking Sammy Guevara out there. Like, they're brilliant. There was one thing in particular. They fucked up a cutoff spot, and if it had happened, it probably would have broke the fucking internet. So what it was is Sammy was supposed to go for a tope suicida through the ropes. And Shelton was supposed to hit his step-up knee. He was supposed to jump from the floor to the apron seamlessly and hit this knee to hit the cutoff. And boy, if he had hit that, blockbuster. That shit would have went super duper viral. And when I seen it and when I realized what it was supposed to be, I was so fucking sad. Cause it was gonna be so fun. It's one of those spots where you see it and you're like, holy shit. That was supposed to be like that was their big one. Cause it went into the finish. Like that was supposed to be it. Like if there was supposed to be a spot from this match, it was supposed to be Sheldon hitting that step up knee. but sadly they didn't get it. This match is literally a backdrop for MJF trying to fuck up the Hurt Syndicate, and Bobby Lashley going, dude, I'm gonna kill you. I promise, I'm gonna rip your fucking head off. But Lashley decides to pose with MJF for whatever fucking reason. That tope spot is gonna stick with me for the fucking rest of the week. The spot that would have been the highlight reel that would have been.
They're on it back later, and it'll work this time, trust.
Dude, that would have went in every Shelton Benjamin highlight reel ever. That makes me so fucking sad, man. Yeah, so they get Sammy back into the ring. Shelton hits 2 high knees, and then they pin him because I guess that's Shelton's finish. I guess. I don't know. So up next, we have a contender for match of the night. Hell, a contender for match of the month. This is probably going to breach somebody's top 15 matches of the year. We have Speedball Mike Bailey challenging Kazuchika Okada for the Continental Championship. You know, the fake little championship that you only get for winning the tournament. But somehow we can defend it on shows if we really want to. But we don't. Because is Okada working dates? Or is he actually signed? Do we know the ins and outs of Okada's deal?
Hell no.
Because Okada went from appearing on TV almost every week to appearing on TV every 3 weeks. Like, I understand.
I think unlimited PTO. That's probably what it is.
That's exactly what that is. Like, I understand wanting to use Okada sparingly because he's supposed to be like an Uber wrestler, but he doesn't do much, so you don't get to do storylines with him. He literally just appears, and people are like, "Hey, you have a belt. I should probably want to fight you," and he's just like, "I mean, you could, if you really want to." Like, it's just a whole mess. I don't know, man. So
yeah,
this match starts, and it's a bucket of fun out the gate. Because Speedball decides that he is going to move at a pace that forces Okada to move with him. So, Speedball, mind you, I've watched or a good amount of Speedball stuff. I didn't know. He started moving, and I said, holy shit, he's going to run this fucker ragged.
Yep.
And boy, did he. Okada has to work. He has Okada working. His boots, he has his working shoes on. They're laced a little bit. You know, he's got some laces in. He's not on his game, but the working shoes are on in some capacity. Speedball is bullying him into having a fucking good match. So the story of the match here is that Okada, because he is like the greatest wrestler ever, and they try to pitch him as such, the composition of this match is that anytime Speedball's fast, and he's got these lightning fast strikes, but Okada is able to weather them and find the holes in Speedball's game. Like, he went for his little kicks, like the kick combination, and Okada was able to catch one leg and hit a huge dragon screw, dropping him to the mat. The match also changes when Speedball full force kicks the steps and just ruins his foot. But then we get to the middle part, or like towards the end of the match, and Speedball's hammering this fucker. He's hitting Tatsumakis, he's hitting fucking skull taps. Okada is taking every fucking. There was one thing he tried. He went for a feint kick, and then he flashed Okada with a fucking forearm. The sound that fucking thing made. I said, "Wowee, this is awesome." And multiple times did Speedball go for a flying something, and Okada was right there with that fucking 10-point drop kick.
That drop kick is so fucking good, dude.
He's fucking awesome. There was a spot they had here, and it would have looked better if, for whoever's on production, I'm gonna whoop your fucking ass. I promise. Speedball goes for a super kick, and Okada just, he leans his head back and gives him the middle finger. But you miss it because the camera is up. Rick knocks his ass. I promise you guys are gonna die.
Rick Knox also got to get the fuck out the way. Nigga, you know where the cameras normally are in this goddamn match. You know what side of the ring they're on. Be on the other side, nigga. Fuck you. Sorry.
I will say that it's both of y'all. Because you could have used any other angle. It's an angle where the kick is going to miss anyway. Like, the whole point is that the kick is going to miss. You don't need to cut away from it.
But also to save him, the technical director, you should know, all right, I have my feet with the hard cam, or not the hard cam. I got my nigga with the fucking shoulder mount over here. Jim is also on not the other side of the ring. I have to use hard cam until he fucking
Oh,
gets
yeah,
the
you
fuck
do
out of the
have the little fucking Yamin that shows you all the... Oh, yeah, hey!
It's nice and hot, yeah.
Oh, yeah, nah, I'm gonna stomp you out, brother. What the fuck?
It's both their faults. You got, as a technical director, you gotta be tapped into.
Yeah, you were staring into
Niggas
Rick
need to-
Knox's ass and you hit the button to send it there?
Yeah, like what?
Fuck you, man. No, honestly, fuck you.
Oh man.
Hell nah, man.
That match was good though.
Match is fucking brilliant.
It probably makes you feel more better if you know what Okada's peak is, and you know you see glimpses of it in this shit. You're like, hold on, my demon.
Yeah,
You can come home.
lazy fucking bum. Get off your ass, please.
It was just a good match.
I know he's paying you $1 quintillion. Please wrestle, bro. Just a little bit. You don't even wrestle every month. Like, please wrestle at all.
All right, moving on. We get the AEW Women's World Title match. We get Timeless Toni Storm with Luther versus Mina Shirakawa.
Mina's theme is back to normal. You got yelled at enough.
Huh?
I said Mina's theme is back to normal. You got yelled at enough.
Yeah, and I bullied the fuck out of my demon. Another good match. You know, Toni Storm is on like a fucking hot streak, and Mina is also really good. Mina was bullying the fuck out of Tony's leg this entire fucking match, like the entire time.
Because she knows. That's what happens when you're friends, foes, and I guess star-crossed lovers. You know every move in her arsenal. So, in order to avoid the fucking ass, you have to make it so she cannot run.
There is a point where Tony really looks like she's gonna tap out of what I think is the figure 4. I'm not even sure if it's figure 4, but it's one of them fucking leg lock submissions. Tony escapes. Shit is great. There is a Luther spot here from my Luther fans. Luther gets in the way after Mina's about to kill Tony. So then Mina just kills Luther instead and then kills Tony after. Really good.
She hit that damn whirlwind body press off of Luther. Everybody said, wow, that's fucking awesome.
Mina was fucking hooping. Tony hits a little dance. She hits the can at one point. Fuck with that. Overall, good match. A lot of shit. What were some of your favorite parts?
I like the corkscrew, like I said. The figure 4 around the post, it's a pain in the ass to set up, but it's just one of the spots that I fucking love. There was one big spot that I love. I don't know what it was, where Mina's like hip thrusting. I forgot what she went for, but as she's hip thrusting, Tony's moving back, trying not to get a face full of fucking stuff, and it's that's my favorite spot of the match.
Yeah, they do a lot of good shit here. I'm excited that Mina's over here, and I'm excited if these two ever fight again. Excited to watch that. I'm sure it'll probably fucking happen.
Yeah, I'm excited. I hope Mina doesn't get sent to fucking Ring of Honor.
Why would you put that out in the air?
Where are half of the people that work here?
I don't know.
Fam, Josh Alexander had to sign a fucking contract with the devil so he didn't get sent to Ring of Honor.
Yeah, the nigga did have to sign that Cal's contract.
This shit is fucking crazy, man. Fam, Sammy Guevara was in Ring of Honor hell with Dustin for months.
Well, he's back now. TEXT,
no,
right?
fuck you not. They sent his ass right back.
He probably deserves it. Match ends up. Tony and Mina get to chatting. You know what I'm saying? Mina's like, yeah, my fault. Tony's like, no, you good. Then them niggas kiss.
Why did he say it like that?
That's what they do, man. Niggas just kiss.
You were asking for it on another show and you got it on this one.
Hey, sure, man.
Oh, my fault.
I mean, this one's
good enough for you.
One's good too. This one's good too.
What did he say like that? I'm saying. Hello, Mariah May. Hello. Hello. Does anyone know where Mariah May is? I've bought every milk carton with her face on it. Hello.
She's dead. Actually, if anything, if she does somehow, by the grace of God, remain on AEW Network and television, them niggas might run the fucking jealousy angle with fucking Mariah May and Mina Shirakawa. I don't know how much history them two niggas have already. I don't know if this plays into any of those stories that they told before. But if you're a Mariah May fan and you want her to remain in WWE, you gotta hope that this is a fucking angle that they take.
Mariah, please.
Not re-signing her contract, yeah, because they're offering her a bigger one after she does resign. I don't think that should work so well. You know,
Please, please don't go over there, please. Please don't go over there.
Right. You know what? I almost put some crazy shit out in the air. I'm just gonna move on, all right? So next up, we get Anarchy in the Arena. This is my first Anarchy in the Arena match. She posted a GIF after the NXT title match. Whoa, that's nasty.
Please, somebody fucking save me.
Who's ready for Mariah May versus Jada Parker?
Can we just talk about fucking Anarchy in the Arena, please? Dude, what is this guy's problem? This fucking Tony Khan guy, just fucking get him to resign.
No, nigga, he's gonna leave you on the edge of your seat until you see her appear in NXT.
Literally, fucking just get on your hands and knees and fucking beg. I need this.
Please, Speed, I need this.
Please, bro, I need this.
Oh my god. Alright, Anarchy in the Arena. This is my first Anarchy in the Arena match. I don't know what I expected.
Nigga, this shit about to be my fucking last. You pissing me off?
Now I know what this shit is. I don't think I need to watch anymore. I don't know if they've run this more than once.
They've run this shit every fucking year.
Okay, they need to stop doing that. This one, if anything, this one would have been way better if we hadn't gotten 16 different Death Riders Avengers Endgame style matches already. If this was like the first time we actually got the fucking full Death Rider camp versus every single babyface in the company, probably would have went way harder. But because I've already seen this shit happen so many different times, I don't give a fuck. Well, I don't give a fuck, but also I'm going into it with an open mind because I've never seen this shit before. What I actually got was pretty cool. Everybody got a little spot. My MVP, personally, Willow Nightingale. I fucking love Willow Nightingale. She's the fucking greatest. What else did I really like here? The staple gun spot. Staple gun spot. Very funny.
Which one?
All of them.
Oh, that's fair.
I fucked with all of it. Shit was great. What else?
Yo, can this nigga release Britt Baker already?
No.
What the fuck you holding a Britt Baker for? You're not bringing her back.
It's their war games, basically. The Fed also needs to stop doing war games as well.
But we said this. They don't care.
That last one was especially egregious, though. Like the Rhea Liv one, like y'all were fucking jacking that shit. That shit was...
Yeah, I don't know why that was such like a debated topic. I know why it was. Let me not say that, but I don't. You know what I mean when I say that. You probably should.
At least the babyface team was fun. I'll give them that. You just kind of had niggas on the heel team.
Okay, well, this fucking Anarchy in the Arena shit.
That's all I got for Anarchy in the Arena. Kenny shit, fucking One Winged Angel, and then the fucking table was good. The Young Bucks opening up to that corny ass music, leading into Kenny being like, "Yeah, change this shit." It changing into something else, and then Kenny being like, "Yo, change that shit," and then it going to fucking Drowning Pool. I thought was fun, and then eventually fucking Swerve getting hit into the speaker and that shit turning it off for the whole arena. Thought it was fun. That's all, and it's the derogatory fun, the one that Gardy doesn't like, because that's all I can.
There's nothing to say. That's what it is. We're using fun as filler because there's nothing to say.
It's just niggas are just having a fucking grand old time.
It's a fucking 40-minute spot fest with the most disjointed cast ever. Like I said this on Twitter. I said it on Twitter earlier today where I was like, "Yo, they gotta stop." And then somebody replied and they were like, "Well, I mean, everybody liked it." I said, "No, I know everybody liked it. The problem is that this one is especially bad because it's the most disjointed group of people. The ops haven't been a real thing. Willow Nightingale, they beat her up like fucking twice. They beat her up like twice, and because she has nothing better to do because she's been locked out of every other career path, she chose this one.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega isn't even fighting the fucking Bucks at all in Texas. So why are you here?
I don't know why he's here. Why were they dressed like they were about to perform it? That eluded me as well. I don't fucking...
What you mean? They were calling themselves the Founding Fathers, so,
Hey, sure.
No, it's literally what it is. The founding fathers, you know, they had Justin Roberts read the fucking 4 scoring and 6 years ago. If you look at the Tron when they were coming out, they had the little thing, the parchment
Fucking
thing.
parchment, yeah, the parchment parliament. Like that's cool and
Them
all.
niggas are cornballs, bro. That's my whole fuck. I hate these niggas, man. Like,
Yeah, man.
I'm cool with them being cornballs in the ring, but because I know they're cornballs in real life too, it pisses me off.
At some point in the match, I forget when exactly. Fucking Hook shows up, his best Kenny cosplay, Kenny from South Park, literally has Kenny on his
Nigga
fucking
showed
shirt.
up in an orange hoodie. I wonder who this could be. It's an orange hoodie, please. It's Hook. It's an orange hoodie.
He helped out, and then he got disillusioned and left. I don't know what.
He's not in this group anymore, man. It's over. He's been kicked out for fucking Powerhouse Hobbs. It's done. This Hook shit is
You didn't get
finished.
kicked out, nigga. You died. I need, bro.
The ghost of Hook.
Look at this situation I'm in right now, bro. I needed you to be there. You got killed, and now I had to go pick up the fucking biggest, strongest nigga that existed in this Powerhouse Hobbs. So you can't be mad at me. I don't know if Hook's gonna be disillusioned because he got kicked out and because Joe lost the title. I'm not interested in that. We have enough of that off of fucking Christian Cage and goddamn Nick Wayne. But hey,
that should be resuming soon, by the way. Because I'm pretty sure Super Juniors ends this week. It's either this week or next week.
What else?
He's already been mathematically eliminated and everything, so he'll be back soon.
Fucking Marina Shafir got hit with a Snapdragon.
Boy, when Willow glassed her outside, I said, "Wow, that's fucking awesome."
Love Willow Nightingale.
Because she glassed her, and then Rhea was just like, she got cut up. Is that she bladed her? She got cut. Either way, fucking awesome. Who cares?
Fire. Willow got her ear locked to the ring post, and she was there for fucking ever. I think that took damn near every spot in the fucking thing. There was a lot more.
There was a little cool thing where the Bucks hit a double stomp on the Kenny's back, and then he bounced off of the rope into like a powerbomb position to the table. Shit was awesome.
That was fire.
And that's the type of shit. That's why I can't. And when it comes to in-ring shit and putting matches together, I can't say a bad word about the Bucks. I can't.
Yeah. They're good wrestlers. They're just fucking corny. Speaking of corny, fucking Swerve comes in on this goddamn pallet on this fucking forklift. And it's like, I saw that and I'm like, I want to hate it, but we're having fun. So I'm gonna let you have that. Actual fucking party game match type. This shit probably used to mean something the first time they did it.
No, it was always stupid. No, it was always stupid. If you've ever seen the gif of Sammy Guevara getting run over by a fucking golf cart, that's what it was.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's rated highly on cage match because it is just a spot fest and it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to make you go, "Ooh, AEW." So I'll give you that. And that's that. Did not watch the 6-man tag. Actually, did you have anything else to say about Anarchy in the Arena?
Look in the watch chat. This is fucking Anarchy in the Arena. They also almost killed Matt Hardy. Like he got you know the fucking step ladders, the rolling step ladders. He was at the top of one, and they speared him off of it, and he almost died because he banged his head on the fucking concrete.
Oh wow.
Yeah. As for Anarchy in the Arena, I mean, listen, it's a match type that's for the live audience. It's not for niggas at home.
Absolutely. Them niggas put in that fucking quad box, and I was like, all right, I think we can. And they do this shit immediately too, so I immediately saw and went, all right, we can wrap this up.
Yeah, the shit basically starts in the crowd. Like it's one of those things. It's just like it's like the bunkhouse brawl that they used to do in Mid-South and shit like that, where it's one of those match types that really works when you're booking a card for the house. You're not booking for TV, you're booking for the house. So
yeah,
this shit
is
it's something.
Certainly existed. 6-man tag, Don Callis family versus Paragon. Yeah, skip.
You skipped the fuck out of that. The only thing that mattered was Tanahashi showed up. I love you, Ace.
The Owen Hart Foundation 2025 men's tournament match final between Hangman Adam Page and Will Ospreay. What were your thoughts? We'll start with you.
First off, I said it earlier, but wearing white, silver, and gold, knowing that you were politicking to lose, I'm gonna throw you down the fucking stairs.
He's the GOAT, look here.
I'm gonna kill you, buddy. Like I'm super mad at you. I can't be mad at you. I'm super mad at you. You're like the greatest wrestler ever, but you're the fucking worst.
Result of this match made Gardy say he's canceling the podcast. The fucking Osprey versus Hanger.
Yeah, because we're sending Hangman to get killed.
Would you want Osprey to go get killed?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I would like the fucking I would like Osprey. If Osprey won, you have to. It's over. I'm not waiting for the fucking Darby Allin.
Guess what, guys? Darby Allin has climbed Mount Everest and he's climbing back down. With the Death Riders terrorism is over soon. He's probably gonna have to get back into in-ring shape because I'm pretty sure climbing Mount Everest takes a physical toll on you. But once that's over, we don't have to deal. Well, you guys don't have to deal with the Death Riders. I'm a fucking Death Rider super fan, so.
It's like I was telling Carlos when the nigga said, when Hangman lose, what we finna do? We're gonna die about it, nigga.
Yeah, nigga,
if they're doing all of this with fucking Hangman and he doesn't win, if we're doing all of this with Hangman and setting up all this fucking everybody's here bullshit for Hangman to lose.
Listen, guys, there's one of two ways that this can go.
There is one way that this can go.
It's either it comes with Bulldog choke, or the other less fun option is Hangman does win, and you get a Darby Allin stinger at the end of the show.
Ew.
But that is one of the only two ways that this can go. There is no other way. There is no Hangman wins clean and we get our happily ever after. No. It's either you win and then you die to Darby Allin, or you lose.
Nah, everybody was saying it on Twitter, where they are in Cody Roman 1 territory. You have officially created the same situation that WWE was in 2 years ago. Congratulations.
Yeah, what the fucking common thread is this fucking bald fuck Jon Moxley calling Roman and asking for ideas, and Tony Khan not being WWE pilled enough to know, oh my god, this bald motherfucker is steering my direction, the same company as the other one.
If Hangman, okay, you didn't pull the trigger on Swerve, you did something super egregious, fine, nigga. If Hangman don't win, son, if anybody gets in the way of Hangman, I don't care if it's Swerve or whatever. If Hangman doesn't win,
fucking fool me once, Gabe Kid. Fool me twice, Gabe Kid again. Fool me 3 times, the fucking forbidden door is open.
It comes with Gabe Kid.
Oi, bro. Got me friend's briefcase. Got AEW title in his fucking briefcase, yeah?
I'm a madman, you know.
Don't even joke. Like, Hangman Page is not winning. Put the fucking chaperone edits away, everybody. There is no pink pony in this goddamn club. Alright? Turn it off.
Listen, when they did the little intro, you know, I should have known that Hangman was winning. When they showed me that stupid little fucking video of the anthology of Hangman.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't. Well, okay, let me rephrase that, right? If I had seen it, right? Because we didn't watch it. We were instead being fucking bombarded by Tekken, whatever the fuck that. No, sorry, was that Street Fighter? I think it was Street Fighter at the time.
It was Sunday, right?
Yeah.
I think it was Tekken. If we were still in the venue, it was Tekken.
No. It couldn't have been. Because the show started at what, like 8?
Oh yeah, no, it was Street Fighter.
So it would have been like tail end of Tekken slash. It started at 8, so and it would have ended at like 11. So I mean, we were gone by this point. But yeah. Point is, I elected not to watch any shows, which is why I'm a little underprepared, and by a little I mean I just didn't watch NXT, and I didn't watch this week's NXT, and I didn't watch certain matches on the card. I chose which ones I wanted to watch. But if I had looked and I had seen that Hangman video package and I had seen him come out with the fucking Galaxy pants, I would have sat there boo-boo face.
Yeah.
Watching that whole... I would have been fucking... My shirt would have been off watching it. But I would have sat there fucking boo-boo face.
Yeah. I hate to see it happen to a guy like Will Ospreay, however. You niggas put on a banger. Fucking
and then I get this fucking report Monday talking about some. Yeah, these niggas up until it was go time, they was politicking for the other one to win. Are you serious? Are you ruining it? You trying to ruin my show? Do you niggas have no self control? You have no couth? Do you not understand this is real life? Hello? Like, what the fuck? Hey, hello? Hangman has been champion already. Fix it! The ace is staring you in the face. He says he wants to wrestle on TV every week. He wrestles on TV every week. He cuts a promo on TV every week. He is the most important character on your show. Please, bro.
Oh my god. Couldn't have happened to a better guy.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. When Ospreay was I almost said Intercontinental. When he was international champion, and I was in the crowd with him fucking when he was wrestling Swerve for a title at Forbidden Door, I was ready to blow the roof off the shit if he won. I thought it would have been crazy, but I was locked in. I should have known better, but I let myself get caught up. I was ready for him to win right then and right there and hold both them fucking belts. And now that I'm ready for him to win something because you've beaten him enough, please do not fuck with me. Like I said, the evolution of Hangman Page is cool and all, but please just do the right thing. If the right thing isn't Ospreay being champion, it has to be Hangman. This Death Rider shit has to end in the summer. We're done.
I feel like Hangman already fucking spent all his meter in these goddamn promos for me to believe that he's gonna go ahead and do it again and win the fucking big one against Moxley. Nigga told Will Ospreay to his face, I need this. My family needs this. I need to know that the past 2 years were not a fucking line that I can leave the state that I'm in. I can go anywhere I want, type shit. And he uses that, and he beats, by the grace of God, he beats Will Ospreay.
He took him everything, too.
What is he about to tell Moxley? Moxley's about to tell you, you're not dangerous enough, bitch.
Actually, nigga said, yeah, I respect Joe, because Joe is a killer. I've seen what you're about.
You should have stayed evil, motherfucker.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
not gonna lie. If Moxley is real, Moxley brings up the fact that he lost that shit to Punk.
I don't know if John Moxley of AEW television is man enough to fucking mention CM Punk of WWE.
Moxley, well, you don't gotta mention him. Whatchamacallit it?
You should.
You don't gotta mention him by name. You mention him losing the title to a guy and then saying that I beat that guy like within seconds because he did.
I may need Mox to pull out, a little empty-headed fucking dumb fuck for the one time.
That shit is hard.
Might need that. But yeah, I hate to be the guy to tell everybody that it comes a bulldog choke. Darby Allin cometh.
And here's the thing, right?
I look crazy for saying it, but
I wouldn't have a problem. I wouldn't have a problem with Moxley retaining and keeping it going. You have to keep me interested. The shows cannot end with the Death Riders laying out all the baby faces and there being no heroes. Like you have to. I don't know what Tony Khan's been watching, what kind of movies you like, what kind of books you read. Nigga, you haven't set up a hero. There's no hero in this story. That's why everybody's bored. And you accidentally set up a hero in Swerve. And then you told everybody go to hell.
I think that one's fine. Hot take. I think especially now, considering the fucking finish that we got, I am especially happy that it wasn't Swerve holding the belt, because fucking building to Swerve versus Hangman now, you niggas probably would have been bored, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. But at the same time, I just don't like the wrinkle in the finish. I don't like the Bucks being used as a get out of jail free card, because they serve no purpose. Yeah. They serve no purpose other than to be in the way. And I don't like that their character is that we are legal roadblocks.
I would have rather Swerve just lose, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. I would have much rather Moxley just beat him.
Yeah.
Than because have Swerve weather the storm of the Death Riders and then just get caught in the Bulldog choke, because he's literally been fighting 7 people.
Yeah. I think that I'm coming around now. I think there's a bigger chance than I'm letting on that Hangman does win, because I don't think Darby Allin versus John Moxley needs to be for a title. I don't even think that's what that show was about, for real, for real. So you could probably just have it be a blood feud. That nigga Darby is just following that nigga around trying to kill him. It's probably just not going to be as hot as they wanted it if it wasn't for the fucking world championship. But I think too, like, if Darby does challenge Mox for that fucking chip, that is probably one of the most foregone conclusion matches we'll ever see in our lifetime. Outside of Cody versus Roman too.
Okay, no, that one was a little bit scary because I'm not gonna lie. I will say I was still scared because if you did it once, what's stopping you from doing it again? Because personally, like, you can say, "Oh, well, the business of it." What fucking business was it, nigga? Like, the people, you literally sent everybody home dejected as fuck the first time, and the second time you had a whole thing. I don't know, man. It listen.
Yeah.
This shit is not hard.
I don't know. I think there is optimism that going to AEW all in Texas and hope that the Cowboy wins. Even though that nigga not from Texas, that nigga from Virginia. But
yeah, when they said Virginia, I said, damn. You couldn't change it?
You seem to start lying.
You couldn't just make it that you were built from like Montana or Texas or something?
Why?
Like, I don't, is Virginia known for horses? Chat, hello?
Maybe West.
Hey, that, man, you should have changed it.
Roman only lost for an extended vacation.
I just want to know what was the reason behind saying no. What did you think was more important than the build that we did for this fucking guy to win this title? Honestly and truly, please fucking tell me. What I want fucking, what's this nigga's name? Joe Anoa'i? Get your ass on the phone and you tell me what you thought was more fucking important than the story that we were telling.
Nigga, I want more days as champion. Fuck you. How about that?
Because if you were really trying to politic for this fucking San Martino shit, I'm gonna fire you out of a fucking cannon.
Said it was to build for...
What the fuck does that have to do with the belt?
So, Hangman and Ospreay probably put on one of my favorite matches ever.
It was brilliant.
No interference, a lot of like different callbacks, and this is like one of the most pure in-ring storytelling matches that we'll ever probably get in this fucking modern wrestling landscape. Some of the shit that I saw already mentioned, the fucking one take where it's Ospreay and Hangman going reverse for reverse on their signatures. I forget the exact sequence, but I know in there fucking Ospreay goes for an Oscutter. Hangman reverses that. I think he tries to hit him with some fucking crazy shit. I know there's a buckshot lariat in there that Ospreay ducks. But like the fucking cameraman just hides in like one of the corners of the ring and is just like letting them go, and the technical director is just like, yeah, we'll just let them go.
Oh yeah, when it's shot from under the bottom rope.
Yeah,
this shit was awesome.
It's beautiful.
There's a bunch of lore points in here. Hangman busts out the Angel's wings for 2. He tries the BME and it gets him fucking blown away by the hidden blade. Ospreay is a freak of nature, so is Hangman, so they do a Styles clash to the floor.
That shit was crazy.
Safest Styles clash I've ever seen in my fucking life for obvious reasons, but
yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, no, we can't go through with that.
There's a Kota Ibushi reference in here where Ospreay gets his switch flipped and he just starts hammering Hangman with the fucking palm strikes. Violent Hangman, or a violent Ospreay appearance.
Yeah, that nigga lost it. A couple times.
We get the dead eye and the table fucking implodes, so Ospreay lands head first through everything. In the beginning, there is a very good spot where Hangman's in the buckshot position, and Ospreay he knows the shit is coming, so he's leaned up against the ropes. He slowly takes his elbow pad off. And he signaled. He said, you know what? If you're going to go for this, I'm going to catch you with this fucking hidden blade. And there's a callback to it. So he takes the elbow pad off. He goes for the hidden blade and Hangman levels him with this fucking buckshot. Shit was fucking fantastic. It only gets to 2, but still, it's awesome. And then the callback to that is going for the BME, and then he catches him with the hidden blade anyway. This shit, then we get the the rivals and respect spots where we get a V trigger because Ospreay at this point has exhausted all of his options. He's hit Shiki Nandos. He's hit Pip Pip Cheerio. He's hit the Styles Clash. He's hit Stormbreaker numerous times. He's hit this fucking Oz Cutter. He has nothing. Nothing that he is doing. Nothing that he is doing is working. So he says, you know what? I've got something for your ass. Where's the Tiger Driver? He's good. He's a goodie. Leave him alone. It's vaulted. Stop it. It's vaulted. We're not like that anymore.
The fuck am I seeing? Why are these niggas in a ring together? What?
Who?
Will, Swerve, and Hangman.
Oh, because this is them. This is the build to All in Texas. Ospreay's trying to get everybody all on the same page so they can beat the Death Riders. They can 3v7 the Death Riders.
Why is Swerve upset?
Hangman burned his house down. Hello?
Forgot about that.
What the fuck, man?
Avengers, bro. Alright. Also, the Bucks say they fucked him over for Hangman.
And because Hangman burned his house down, he doesn't trust them. He's gonna believe the Bucks. It's one of those things where the stupid storytelling is.
Wait a minute. No, actually, never mind. I just completely misremembered the fucking order of operations that occurred in front of my very eyes at Dynasty.
Yeah. So they came in, they V-triggered him, and then literally the Dynamite after Dynasty, they went and said, "Oh yeah, no, we killed Swerve for you, buddy. We won't let him be champion." And it's not like Hangman said "fuck off." You know, he was still brooding at the time and he wasn't speaking much, so he kind of just looked at them and didn't say anything. So because he didn't say I didn't ask you to do anything, Swerve's kind of just like, man, fuck this nigga.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Swerve's been fucking beefing with them for months. If anything, fucking he should be upset because last time niggas asked Will to help, Will was like,
I got a tournament,
bro,
man.
Got this tournament match coming
I'm
up.
gonna win this fucking tournament, man. The fuck up.
I don't even joke, lad.
Okada blows his fucking head off. So we get a V trigger. He attempts the one-winged angel, and this motherfucker escapes, and he hits that damn JML driver for 2, and everybody said, "Oh," like that right there is like, "Oh, hold on." Not gonna lie, if this nigga had hit the full fucking shit, where after the JML driver he hits the house call into the first stomp for 2, I think I might have fucking we might have had to have a conversation.
What conversation?
I don't fucking know, but we would have had some type of fucking dialogue about about how good this fucking company is. We might have been back. We might have been fully back. Like I might have been the fucking what's the Skip Bayless? I'm back. What it do? If he had did all that,
what it do, baby?
Oh my god, I would have been super back. But yeah, after everything, it comes with Buckshot Lariat. He obliterates fucking Ospreay, gets him with the pin, and now we are at WrestleMania 28.
Oh fuck, hold on. Them niggas are selling that Willow Nightingale fucking jacket. Jesus Christ.
This nigga.
Sorry.
The bell rings. Hangman has declared the winner, and like I said, it's WrestleMania 28 all over again. It's WrestleMania 28. It's WrestleMania 40. The hero has been vanquished. The antagonist / villain has won. It's over.
He's not even though he's still using black hat, he's not a villain anymore.
No,
also I saw plenty of Hangman fans talking about we gotta go back. Fuck no. I'm sorry.
To the fucking little fucking Yamin they used to have?
We're not going back. We're staying with black hat. I'm sorry. I cannot go back.
We can't go back because Hangman he's permanently scarred. How are we gonna fucking go back?
Black Hat is too fucking good. I refuse to part ways with Black Hat. I don't give a fuck.
No, but it's like, okay, narratively, how are we gonna go back? What, is Hangman just going to be healed when he wins the fucking big one? Like, is that?
I guess. It's fucking.
Are you people crazy?
Championship just fucking cleanses him, I guess.
Championship absolves his fucking sins.
Everything's fine, guys. Get me out of here.
What's the shit? What's WWE talking about? Yeah, this championship corrupts you. Yeah, AEW's fucking liberates your fucking body, mind, and soul.
And fucking purified.
You win this shit, and it purifies. Well, yeah, actually, no, that is what happened. Now I think about it. Because when you think about it, actually, no. It had the reverse effect on Kenny, but I think that's because Kenny was good. Because if we think about AEW World Champions, the first one was, that's probably what tainted it now I think about it. First champion was Chris Jericho, and he was evil as a mother. Like, he was super evil. Like, this was before Jericho had go-away heat, so he was mega evil. That's probably what fucked it all up, now I think about it. Like, there is, like, he had that fucking, that damn Hellraiser paint on and everything. So, yeah, that Painmaker shit, that's probably what fucked it up, now I think about it. This shit is, like, evil. Because if we look at it, let's just take a little detour here before we talk about Raw and NXT, and let's see who won it. So, evil ass Jericho beat Hangman, by the way. Lore point. He beat Hangman in the tournament finals at All Out to win the title. Moxley then wins it from him at Revolution. And Moxley, that was probably one of my favorite title reigns. It was an early one, but I mean, he was so cool because he wasn't like evil yet. He was just being Jon Moxley. Then Kenny wins it. Then Kenny becomes evil and wins it from him. Then we get the fucking, because when Kenny won it, Hangman was a drunk. He was literally like down on his luck. Like, losing to Jericho sent him into a fucking tailspin.
Many such cases. Like,
losing to Jericho sent him in a tailspin, but Kenny was also in a tailspin because he was supposed to be, the Kenny story was cool, but it was too long of a push. So what happened was when AEW started, Kenny, because you know Kenny's best bout machine, 7-star man. You know, he's the greatest wrestler alive. So when he got to AEW, it was kind of just like, you know, when you get to the second game in a series after becoming like the Uber, and they strip you of all your fucking powers.
Yeah.
That's basically what Kenny was in years like 1 through 3. Or no, sorry, that was what Kenny was in years 1 and 2. He was losing a lot. He was getting beat to shit, down on his luck. And then he becomes corrupted and wins the title from Moxley. And that's what leads to TNA getting fucking sent to hell.
He deserved it.
And then Hangman decides that he's going to get himself back together. He finds friends in the Dark Order. And he's able to win at Full Gear. And then a certain Rebel joins the company. And fast forward to Double or Nothing 2022. A certain Rebel beats a Millennial Cowboy. And now that I think about it, this nigga probably corrupted that belt a little bit more too.
Oh, definitely.
all that negative energy, he poured that shit into the fucking belt. You know, now I think about it, Moxley beat Jericho, who's evil. Moxley was the interim champion when Punk got hurt, and then defeated Punk legitimately for the belt, who then lost it to Moxley at All Out. Punk poured more negative energy into the belt at All Out, and Moxley won it back. So, he's not actually evil. He's the martyr.
He's keeping the negative.
He's literally a martyr. We've unlocked the fucking. We solved it.
Jon Moxley. I knew my goat had it in him.
He's the martyr because look at it, right? He saves us from Punk, and then MJF beats him. MJF, who's also evil, by the way. But some way, somehow, some way, on the back end of his title reign, MJF becomes a good guy. You know, he's lightened up, and then Joe wins it. And because Joe's too strong to be affected by any of this, whatever the fuck this is, so it doesn't affect him. But who beats Joe? Another evil ass nigga. And then his energy, Swerve's negative little juju energy, whatever, gets put into the belt, and he becomes he starts to become a better guy. And who was the last person that held this belt? Before Moxley, who held the belt? The literal beacon of light, goodness, and the earth held the belt before Moxley. A person who cannot be corrupted. Dragon has the belt. And then when Moxley wins it back, what happens?
Kills him. So
he's the conduit. It's him.
Listen, my good Moxley is trying to make sure the rest of the roster is safe, alright? Want to keep things fun around him.
Like that's it's honestly impressive. Moxley is the answer. Listen. If Hangman wins this shit back, who's to say he doesn't just become fucking evil again?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right.
I'm just saying. Well, I mean,
But,
when you think about Moxie's promos, he was talking about how not anyone can just hold this fucking belt, and that is why he locked it up. Huh? When you think about it this way, this is a lot. I know Tony Khan didn't do any of this. This is just basic wrestling shit telling its own story. But this is impressive when you actually think about how this works and who the champions were. This makes a little fun. You know, if Punk had gotten that match against Tanahashi, I think that would have purified the belt. Would have purified me, honestly. I probably would have been in a better place. But
yeah.
Okay. Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw starts with a fucking Seth Rollins promo. It's a promo about nothing. Little fat ass penguin nigga talks. He calls Braun
20 minutes just to say that fucking he's putting himself in the goddamn Money in the Bank match. Great.
Paul Heyman says that Braun Breaker is the guy that's gonna main event WrestleMania's fucking 40, what he said, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
Yep.
Anyway, we finally get to a fucking match. It is the Hooper's Ball. You know, like there's a player haters ball. This is the fucking Hooper's Ball. Because it's Chad Gable, Penta, and Dragon Lee. With Vikingo at fucking ringside. Oh, man, this was like the great... Imagine if this had started the fucking show, and we didn't decide to do a 20-minute Seth Rollins promo. God, this was fucking awesome, man. We got the damn... Yeah. We got Chad Gable getting dropped directly on his face.
Yeah, Pence almost fucked him up for good.
What the fuck? They did that. Also, why is Chad Gable so fucking orange now? He's so orange, he's brown.
These fucking tanning beds are set up to fucking max, bro. Them niggas are overclocking that shit, actually.
Like, it's unbelievable what it's doing to some of y'all. Like, y'all gotta be careful. People almost just set me off. Wow. So, Gable attacks Vikingo because they're going to have a match at Worlds Collide. And let's see. Penta does try a Fear Factor onto Dragon Lee, and Chad Gable suplexes them both. The fucking literal Superman. Dude, I'm gonna, oh my god, terroristic threat incoming. Because Chad Gable is literally, like, you can build a village around Chad Gable. Like, I don't think niggas understand that you literally, like, what Kurt Angle was to the SmackDown 6 era of SmackDown, you can do with Chad Gable. Even if you don't want him to be World Heavyweight Champion, he could at least be Intercontinental Champion and hold up the fucking division by having brilliant fucking 3 3/4 star matches on TV, and then going to the pay-per-view and literally putting it all on the fucking line. But no, you want to do nothing. You would rather do nothing. You would rather make him a racist caricature and let all the negative energy swirl around Chad Gable while you sit there and giggle. While you sit there and laugh. Not Dragon Lee. Ray Phoenix is dead. Because you wanted to fuck around with this goddamn. I hate you guys so much. Anyway, we got a belly to belly. The speed at which Dragon Lee launched himself into the fucking turnbuckles here. Okay. That shit was awesome. There was also Dragon Lee shoots himself out of a fucking cannon and lands vertical onto Chad Gable. Or no, he lands vertical onto Penta. I'm glad it came up as I was talking about it. He lands vertical onto Penta through this damn table and just ends up in hell. And the whole thing is just, why? Why do you not want any of these guys to succeed? None of these three are winning Money in the Bank. They're going to go to Money in the... Or one of them is going to go to Money in the Bank. And by one, I mean fucking Penta. And he's going to have a great time and not win it. What is the fucking point? What you got for this one? Or did you not watch?
Who was in that one? Sorry, I'm fucking tripping.
Gable, Penta, and Dragon Lee.
Oh, yeah, no, I watched that. That was fun. Yeah, I like that shit. I think, what did I know? I knew for a fact Dragon Lee was not winning that shit. I'm sorry, buddy.
No, I know.
Yeah, hell no.
Brother, you see, I said it.
Yes, sometimes you gotta have that 1% faith, you know what I'm saying?
Never in my life.
Nah,
I learned my lesson.
They would have got my ass if I was you. It's a good thing you're not me, though.
And they have this fucking Well, not even they have this Gable shit happening. It's nigga. We need him at Worlds Collide, or we need fucking that other guy who is
No,
Chad
no, no.
Gable
Chad
at
Gable
Worlds
is in the
Collide.
fucking match. It is Chad Gable and Vikingo.
Yeah. So
It is regular Chad Gable, not his alter ego.
sorry, bud. We need fucking go ahead and put your zeros up, everybody. Fucking pencil in that bitch. So that guy's going along. I thought it's a great match. Dragon Lee, we talked about it before the show. Dragon Lee and Andrade do this thing every so often where they're blessed, They get the fucking chance to do their jobs for one night and one night only. And they go out and put on a great fucking effort. And everybody's just like, wow, these guys should wrestle more. That was really fun. Dragon Lee and fucking Andrade say, wow, that was really fun. I should wrestle more. Everybody in the crowd, wow, that was really fun. I would like to watch them wrestle more. H is like, isn't there somebody you forgot to ask? And then you never see them again. This is another one to add to the catalog. I don't know why they keep doing just you don't have to do much. It doesn't have to be anything, really. Contrary to popular belief, it doesn't need an angle. You can just have these guys, instead of promo every week, you can just have these niggas fight somebody at the top of every show.
Yeah, I don't know why we're not starting the show with matches.
But yeah, no, that match was fun. I know we're sick of triple threats, but like it's matches like that to where I'm just like, you know what? Triple threats aren't that bad. And then you get a foregone conclusion match. And it's just like, all right, this nigga that's here is just fucking padding. But, even if we knew Dragon Lee wasn't winning, it was still just great to watch. Great Graps. Great for, not TV, but great for Netflix, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, we can still call it TV. It's basically what it is. So we get a Judgment Day segment because government mandated Judgment Day segment.
This one was good though, thank God.
Roxanne comes in with a fucking platter of. I guess they realized they got flamed for the little JCPenney box of nuggets, so she comes in with a silver tray. She comes in with a silver tray of nuggets, and she's like, "Oh, your shoulders look tense. Let me get that for you." And then 1,000-yard stare from Mr. Mysterio as the camera pans over to a pre-read Liv Morgan.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And she tells him that Raquel has been telling her everything. Implying that this nigga has been boo-loving on this little Latina, bro.
Evil ass Roxanne Perez. Evil.
Snitch ass. Hey, Michael Cole calls her a snitch too. What you snitching for?
Nigga don't know ball, bro. Unless we're talking about Raquel, then yeah, she was kind of snitching. I don't know what she said in Espanol, but that shit was probably funny if you understood it.
So, she then says she's gonna go talk to Pierce and get a Money in the Bank qualifier. And then everybody is stood there. She takes Raquel with her. The rest of the clubhouse is stood there. Finn is geeked to the nines. Because finally something bad is happening to Dominic and not him. And Carly closes the segment with, "You gotta stop trying to eat her nuggets, bro." To which everybody looks at him like he is fucking nuts. But it is a brilliant fucking line. So then we get Tozawa with Maxine and Natty. He's gonna get killed by Rusev next.
Who thought that was gonna be a match? Raise your hands.
Nobody? That's crazy.
I'm raising my hand. I thought it was gonna be a real match, but I get it. I understand. We have to push this fucking Rusev guy so that he can fight Sheamus in an extended program.
So, Tozawa versus Rusev, first bullet. This will be quick. Next bullet, step kick. Third bullet, accolade into the submission. And this was before Tozawa tapped out. So, he refused to relinquish the hold. Here comes Sheamus, and then they stare down. War Raiders, American Made, and the New Day for the World Tag Team Championships. It was... I guess we get Sami and Jey Uso promo. They're talking about, I'll have your back out there tonight if anything happens, but I won't go out with you because it's your business. But if they jump you, I will be out there. So why don't you stop the jumping before it happens?
Don't worry about it.
Why don't you try to act like maybe, like a barrier of entry, so they have to at least jump you first? Because you're not doing anything tonight. You're not you're not involved in anything tonight.
I'm not putting my body on the line for you.
I mean, I guess, man.
Fuck you, nigga.
Like you don't even have to be like out there. You could be at like ringside or not like a hard ringside, but you could be at like a timekeeper's area or like on commentary or something. Like what are they gonna stop you? They're gonna stop you from going out there?
Maybe. Who fucking knows?
Anyway, we get the most mediocre made for TV tag triple threat match. The New Day roll up. I forgot who they rolled up. I think they rolled up one of the Creeds, maybe. No, they rolled up a War Raider, I think. Either way, it was a roll-up win, and then the New Day runs off with the belts. Waste of time. I'm gonna keep saying it. This TV strategy that WWE has, where every week is 3 title matches, it needs to fucking stop. I'm gonna keep saying it, because there's no way that this is helping your ratings when you do it every fucking week. You know what this is? If you have ever played GM mode in a WWE game, this is what you do to keep your ratings up.
Yep.
Because it's a predetermined video game and you get high scores for tag matches, or for title matches, you do title matches every week. In the real world, there has to be some sort of fatigue. Everybody has to be tired of seeing these belts defended on TV either every week or every other week.
Niggas probably aren't even registering that shit anymore.
Yeah, because they're so desensitized to it.
Yeah.
Like, I know this is what we did during the Attitude Era, but it was because we're trying to stop people from changing the channel. You guys aren't head-to-head with anything. You niggas are head-to-head with the NBA playoffs. Great.
You're not winning that shit.
And you're not even really head-to-head, because you're on fucking Netflix.
Yeah.
Anyway, Io and Kyrie are backstage. Liv walks up, and for whatever reason, Liv decides to call Kyrie shit. Like, the weirdest part of this promo is that Liv is zeroing in on the fact that Kyrie's never won Money in the Bank. To which she says, yeah, Kyrie's never gonna win Money in the Bank, and she'll never hold the title. Like, she waits so long, like, she harps on and on and on about Money in the Bank, and then finally says she'll never hold the title. To which Kyrie's like, yeah, you know what? I'll fight you. That's okay. So that's set up in a later segment. We get a Jey Uso segment, and I skipped this. I gave up because they cut the same promo all the time. Once Gunther came out, I knew exactly what the fuck it was about. And I just fast forwarded past it again. I'm not doing it anymore.
You know how it goes. I'm tired of everybody telling me how my story is supposed to go. 4 letters, 1 word.
Like I'm done, man. I've fucking had it. I'm skipping every Jey Uso promo. I don't give a fuck if he has a good one. I'm skipping all of them because they amount to nothing. He has performance anxiety when it comes to speaking, or he has anxiety period when it comes to speaking in front of people. And I'd stop putting a live mic in his hands. Let him talk to the fucking camera. Let him talk to the goddamn green screen or whatever the fuck it is. Because I have had it with this fucker cutting these. Because I talked about it on SmackDown, how everybody has the one promo that they cut. It's a fucking Mad Libs book. Where they have the promo, and all they have to do is change a couple words, and we're all good to go. And everybody's, damn, that's okay, that's cool. At least it's inoffensive. I'm tired of it. Be people! Please be people! Like, try to be people. How about? Damn, man. Anyway, Kyrie and Liv was a great match. Kyrie's new theme is one of the ones that's pretty good, but you can't really fuck up Sea Shanty. You can't give her a bad Sea Shanty. You could ever come out to fucking Dragon Roost Island and it'll still be fucking good.
It would be hard.
It would be fucking hard. Kyrie hits a fucking picture-perfect spear, and the entire internet's like, hey, Jey Uso. We're good.
Shit.
Yes. Hey, we're good.
Hey, Jey Uso. Kyrie Sane is here. We're good.
Okay, go ahead and pack it up, gang. We're good.
Why did he say that?
Because it's one of those things where you look at the stats. When you're looking at the stat sheets and the intangibles are like, nothing bad could happen here, and then you forget that Ben Simmons is being sent to fucking Philadelphia, and then it all clicks.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so
what's the next one? Oh wait, no, you gotta finish.
So Roxanne comes out, and she's able to, because Kyrie sets up for the insane elbow. Roxanne comes out to save Liv as simultaneously Raquel is distracting the referee to try and stop Liv from getting pinned. So they have worked as a cohesive unit. But because Raquel has fucking 2 brain cells, she sees Roxanne and gets mad. Liv sees her and also gets mad. But Liv I can understand because she already has a predisposed beef. But there's no way that out of the corner of her fucking eye, Raquel did not see Kyrie just get launched off of this fucking turnbuckle and eat shit. No way. There's zero way. So they all argue about it. Liv tries to go for Oblivion and gets cradled for the 3. And then they look at her with death stares. We get the same Rhea Ripley promo about Money in the Bank. I skipped this. We get a Judgment Day segment, and Liv is like, Roxanne, what the fuck is your problem? Then Liv just starts lashing out because she's had it with like everybody in this room. Because Finn's like, hey, come on, what the fuck?
Which is crazy because she just got back.
She was, Finn says, hey, come on, she was just trying to help. Then they ask Dominic about it because Finn throws it to Dominic because he's trying to ruin his life. Finn has found a way to actively ruin Dominic's life. He brought a Latina into the fold and he is now trying to ruin his life. Which is fucking crazy when you think about it. Like, this was the key the whole time. He found a short, pretty woman and said, hold on, this is his type.
Yeah. I think Rhea might be a little bit outside the fucking standard mold, but yes.
It's fucking hilarious, man. He said, hold on, we have his type. I can use this. I can do this.
I can do something with this. I can get this guy killed somehow.
Liv then blames Raquel and walks out. Lyra Valkyria promo. It's her and Becky doing the same old back and forth. One promo. Becky Lynch has always been evil. There's never been a point in Becky Lynch's life to where Becky Lynch has been a good person, even though we have years of Becky Lynch being a good person.
Yippee.
Then they set stipulations. If Becky wins, Lyra has to raise her arm, which is like the dumbest. Whatever. If Lyra wins, Becky will never challenge for the IC title again. I wonder which one of these outweighs the other. Sami Zayn with fucking Karrion Kross, dude.
I swear Sami Zayn has come across Karrion Kross in this fucking same manner like 6 times by now.
He has. So, if you didn't know, you remember how we keep saying that there is no hero in the Death Rider story, and that's what makes it bad? Sami Zayn is the hero of the story. It is very, 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 very clear that Sami Zayn is the hero in this story. There is no way that you can convince me otherwise that Sami Zayn is not the hero of the story.
He is. I don't know if you want to put him there.
He is the hero of the story solely because everything the whole goal is stopping Seth Rollins. Sami Zayn has said that he will not stop. He will stop at nothing to prevent Seth Rollins from going over that ledge again. Seth is chasing the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth will eventually acquire the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth is going to run through all of the other and by other baby faces, I mean Jey Uso and fucking CM Punk.
Yep.
Because Cross says something that Cross hits the crux of this whole storyline. Sammy walks off. Cross tells him he's never gonna win the title. Out of nowhere. It's a Money in the Bank qualifier. He has to win the fucking ladder match first. Cross out of nowhere then says, you're never gonna win the title. To which Sammy walks back and he says, I'll deal with you later. And there's a little production issue here. I don't know if you caught it. But as Sammy walks away the first time before Cross says that, they start playing the Vikingo Chad Gable tease, like the screen, the damn graphic. Because it has music to it. So they start playing it. Sammy walks back. They say, oh, fuck. They cut it off. Sammy then says, I'll deal with you later to Cross. Walks off. And then they finally do the Vikingo Chad Gable match screen. And then this is a really short show. It's not too bad to watch. Like, if you skip out the obvious commercials because Netflix is dog shit and the entrances, because most of the time they don't matter, this is a pretty short show. This is like an hour and a half show, give or take. So Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor Money in the Bank qualifier. This is absolutely a TV main event quality match. They did a lot. I like what they did. They wrestled a good match. Everybody looked like a contender, which is cool because every time Finn and Seth wrestle, they seem to want to do good.
Yeah. Those two work together a lot, really well.
And Sami Zayn he's the puzzle piece that just fits. Whenever you have a puzzle, he's the free space. Like on your bingo card, Sami Zayn is the free space.
Fucking betting slip anytime Sami Zayn good match. I'm good for one.
Yeah, you're actually good for one leg every time. That's the go pass go collect $200. So we then tried to invent a ton of storylines at once, and what we get is Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker start accosting Sami Zayn in the craziest manner possible. They run this nigga over there, stomping him out. Jey Uso with the shittiest fucking crossbody to try and help. They start whooping his ass too. Then, on the other side of the ring, Dominic Mysterio finally, mind you, since winning this Intercontinental Championship, Dominic has sectioned himself off outside of the clubhouse.
Yeah, I can't be caught lacking out here. Somebody gonna try to challenge me to some shit. I'm not trying to wrestle, bro.
He has not, whenever Finn has a match, whether it's a JD has a match, Dominic has not been around for any time Finn has had anything to do in the last month or so.
Oh, nobody can find me. I don't need to be found.
So he finally comes down to ringside. He slides the chair into Finn. And you guessed it. Seth Rollins stomps Finn's head directly through this fucking chair and pins him.
Out the fuck out that nigga.
So in one match, we have progressed the Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and Seth Rollins story. And on the other end, we have progressed the Judgment Day angle. So, I mean, we have... There's nothing going on with... Like, it's like I said, there's nothing that is for me going into the summer here.
And that also, earlier, I talked about, it's also why Melo in the Bank dies, because there's no reason why Seth does not walk into this match, win that briefcase, wait for Gunther to put hands, feet, fucking 7 to 10 elbows to the head to Jey Uso. Jey narrowly escapes and then gets cashed in on by fucking Seth Rollins. There's no reason why that doesn't happen in that exact sequence of events. There's no reason to put Melo over by winning this briefcase.
There's no reason to put anybody else over.
No reason. So it's over. It's been real. We'll see what else the WWE summertime has. However, I'm not. At first, when I thought about it, I was like, I'm not too upset because I mean, you kind of have to. Like, there's no way, right? The only way that like we could have avoided this is if Seth just won the shit naturally,
which is what they should have did, but
because it would make him look less shit if he just won it naturally. But I mean, I guess that's also part of the fucking thing is that like he hasn't been able to win it back naturally, so he's had to
didn't even fucking try.
Yeah,
like if we really think about it, he never went for the belt because he lost it to Damian Priest. Well, he lost it to Drew McIntyre first, and then he lost it, and then that guy lost it to Damian Priest, and then he gets the rematch at that was Money in the Bank, right? And then Drew tries to cash in, and then Priest ends up pinning fucking Drew McIntyre, I'm pretty sure, again.
Yeah.
And then Seth fades into the fucking ether after that, and then ends up in Bronson Reed fucking... In the Bronson Reed secret boss stage.
Yeah.
And then he's off for a while, I'm pretty sure. He's out with, like, injury or something. Probably a surgery. This is just off the top of my head. I don't actually remember last year too well.
That sounds about right. And then I think he's back to fight Punk after that.
He's back to be mad at fucking... Oh, right, yeah, he is back for fucking... This is fucking stupid, man. This shit is fucking dumb, man. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's the... Oh, I guess NXT, right? NXT happened. Other than them announcing Worlds Collide matches, in the opener of the show... Ego ends up winning the North American Championship from Ricky Saints, which means he goes to Worlds Collide and fights. Drum roll, please. Let me look at this Worlds Collide card. I should have had this open. Worlds Collide is... damn, it's not giving me the card. Where's the card? Come on. Give me the card. Worlds Collide 2025. Alright. We have All Ego Ethan Page versus Javon Evans versus Laredo Kid versus Ray Phoenix. So here's the thing, right? In that match, these four are fantastic fucking wrestlers. Ego does not need to be here.
Yeah.
Granted, you could say Phoenix doesn't need to be here. But this match would be better if it was just Javon, Laredo Kid, and Phoenix. Why? Because they all wrestle the same style. So just let the three of them go off. Let the three of them jump to the fucking ceiling and then jump off from the ceiling onto each other and have a good time. We don't need a person to be a bounce house. So
I mean, I'm excited to see what they do with him, because I don't know. It just seemed random. I thought those three were just gonna have a match, but hey, man, if this is Javon's first chip, fuck it. He gets to tell Trick, go fuck yourself. That'd be cool.
I mean, yeah, and Trick will just say, I'm the champion of a whole different fucking company, by the way.
Yeah, Nick, brother.
Nobody gives a fuck about your TNA World Championship, asshole. Fake fucking championship. So earlier in the show, Ava announced that Stephanie will be facing Chick Tormenta and Dallas, and she needs a partner. And then Lola Vice steps up because did you know that Worlds Collide is a Mexico event? Did you know that we are partnering with AAA, which is a Mexican promotion? Did you know Lucha Libre originates in Mexico? So we have Latinos in this company, right? Which means that Lola Vice gets slotted in immediately because we are high on Lola Vice. Which I don't blame you. She's okay, but I mean, you listen. If there's anything good about Steph, Jordan, and other ladies graduating from NXT, it's that Lola Vice will finally get to fucking do something. And by do something, I mean get to wrestle more, so she at least can attempt to get better. And in the main event, Stephanie would then lose to one super senior JC Jane and lose her NXT World Championship to Fatal Influence Interference.
Many such cases. I think this happened to Steph already before, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it happens with whatchamacallit.
Or fucking NA title, I'm pretty sure. Hate to see it, but not really. And then that opened the floodgates of, oh, everybody's getting called up. Not everybody, but like enough people to where you can be like, oh, everybody's getting called up.
Like
Jordan is one, Steph is one, everybody's one.
That NXT women's division is gonna look a little bit rough.
Yeah, maybe we gotta start putting niggas through like actual fucking coursework and not just having them fucking 10 sets of fucking. I don't know. I don't even know what them niggas would be teaching them down there. But whatever we're teaching them, it's not enough. We need to get you on the fucking actual hoops program, nigga.
Well, no, what they're teaching them is they're doing fucking what's the shit? They're doing P90X, nigga. They're handing them a fucking booklet saying this is how we want you to wrestle. They're learning the WWE style, and then they're going out there and having choreographed matches and fucking boring fucking microwave matches. And that was the biggest problem with 2.0 was that nobody was getting actual experience because they were rehearsing and practicing these fucking microwave matches and nobody was getting better. They were lucky that Braun Breaker is a literal freak of nature, or else they would have been cooked to shit. Like it's honestly insane the way that they were trying to train people, or not even trying. The way that they're training people is kind of fucked up. But yeah, I mean that's wrestling for the week. I mean, Dynamite happened tonight, and obviously we did not watch it. But there's not much to talk about from Dynamite. We had the Heroes Summit with Swerve, Hangman, and Ospreay. To which Osprey, or I guess Hangman and Swerve both declined the Hero Summit. So unless something happens within the next month or so, Hangman is walking into that bitch dolo.
Yeah, and they gonna fucking kill him too. But hey,
kind of beat the shit out of him.
Hope not.
Nah, that shit is crazy. Could you imagine they just walk in and beat his fucking ass?
I can't imagine. I've seen it happen a couple of times. But yeah, it's wrestling this week. We'll be back on regular schedule next week. I'll be back on Thursday. Well, I'll be back from DreamCon way earlier, but we'll do a show Thursday again. Is there anything else? I mean, SmackDown seems pretty important, unfortunately.
I
They
mean,
luck
listen,
themselves in that.
I keep saying I'm not gonna watch this fucking show, and then I just watch it anyway. So I'm just gonna stop saying it. Just know I'm mad watching that show every fucking week. I would never watch it live. Never in my life.
This is probably the last time we actually have to watch the show, if I'm being honest.
God, I hope so.
Raw is kind of important too because there's more qualifiers on that side. Yo, fucking all this has his shit set up like a week in advance so that we can talk about the shit here. Pierce be booking his shit the night before.
Yeah, I really wish that they would announce shit on the fucking shows.
That would be great, actually, but hey, fuck it, right? As for AEW, yeah, I do have to watch that Dynamite shit and then see where we're going from there. Because I'm assuming we're just barreling towards All In, so.
Yeah, we have Fighter Fest is the next big show, and I think that's in a week or two.
Yeah, so we'll see what everybody does post Double or Nothing. But that is wrestling. If you haven't checked it out, go check out Guardy's new video on wrestling, how he feels about the WWE. The comments pretty funny, but it also is just a good video if you want like a small short form way to just take a look at like how we feel. It's more Guardy's feeling, but I guess it's shared amongst like a lot of us about just like how it is. Go ahead and run that up. If Jade Cargill wins on Friday, it's gonna be a very negative show next week. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh nigga, we got Fighter Fest is next week.
Oh, EP.
And then they got that fucking 4-hour show on the 11th, which is a week after that.
Oh, great. Oh, that fucking 4-hour shit. Yeah, whatever. That's all I got.
Hold on. Nigga, Grand Slam Mexico is a week after that. So we've got Fighter Fest next week. We've got Summer Blockbuster the week after. And then Grand Slam Mexico on the 18th of June. So they are hammering this shit back to back to back to back. Alright, well, that is the show. Well, hopefully, I know AEW has something in store for me. I'm sure something will move me. WWE, not so much. But we will see you next week to talk wrestling. And hopefully I am not miserable as all fuck. Y'all have a good night.
Great.
Godspeed.